My time is gonna last. What if I try to push through my past? But I don't even know if I ever fall. Will they even notice? Never cared for all goodbye, you know. I just wanna be alone. I just wanna be alone. I just wanna be alone. Yeah, I'm truly a desperate lost soul. I got a feeling this world lost control. There's no more hope left. We're stuck in the unknown. It's the only thing I know. If I ever fall, will they even notice? Never cared for all goodbye, you know. I just wanna be alone. 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 Oh, be
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, we got ourselves more 5V5 1v1 duels on the evening. I'm a little behind on things. I'm not gonna lie to you, boys. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm a little behind on stuff, so it's gonna take me a second to get things going here. But how you doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. I am just setting stuff up here real quickly. We'll get the groups up and running in LFG in just a moment. If you guys know how to do this yourselves, you're more than welcome to help out if you want to. Just list them in LFG over in the Raid's Legacy section, just so we can use the cross faction stuff for Alliance and Horde. That's really about it. But let me try to see if I can get one going as well. Yeah. Like I said, it's gonna take me a second to get everything set up, a little bit behind on stuff, but having a wonderful evening. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a good one. How's it going? Pretty good. It's going pretty good. Just been kind of busy, been kind of been working on a project since I woke up today, and I've just been kind of working on it for the entire morning. I didn't really have time for myself. I mean, food-wise, this is what I got. It's a Hot Pocket. I took one bite out of it, as you can see, and that's all I've gotten to eat. That's how busy I've been today. I've been just trying to grind. I'm pretty sure I gotta switch this over to retail over classic from last stream, yeah. But also this week has been just packed full of like new WoW updates, so I've been really busy with that as much as I could be. Let me try to see if I can get some music in here, boys, as well. That's a good song, right? That's a good one to start it with. LFG, wait, what's happening? World PvP, great to see. I don't know why there's so many alliances out here invading this side of the the RP realm Margin Dawn, but there it is, dude. We got groups listed in Raids Legacy. Right now, here we go. Now we're good. Now we're kind of sort of set. If you guys want to pile in, more than welcome to, while I still do some background stuff over here. What do we got joining in? Jayhawk, yo lord, let's go, boys. Music a little loud. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a little loud. That's my beam. Again, like I said, I'm a little behind. I'm a little scatterbrained, mind going everywhere. So I'll just try to pick it up a little bit on my end as best as I can. Let me also promote the stream in the YouTube side. Let me see if I can do that. Do I have the link? I have it now. So, Atha, my man Atha, joining back in. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna have Kioska here as well? That'd be great. Listed. I can't spell, man. How many alliances are here actually? There's one. Oh, just one. Okay, well, one left over, and there's somebody way up here as well. The horde side of EU, man, has been harassed by these alliances. A dragon, wings clipped, stunned up, blasted. He's living for a while. Like, to be fair, he's living. I guess it makes sense because there's a wrestler druid keeping him alive, so you're just not gonna let him die at all. Dragons don't live long, but if you got a good healer and good rotational cooldowns, you're actually gonna be fine. Shadow Prince are decent now? Very decent. Very decent. Catching up with Shum from start today. Finally, EU problems. Lol. What's up, bro? What's up, Iron Hide? I am a man. Yeah, it's not an EU thing. Trust me, it's a me thing, man. I normally have like a Thursday day off, and that helps me like maintain things going. But we didn't really have that Thursday day off. We had a Monday day off, but like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday today, and tomorrow we're still gonna be doing stuff. So it's just like that stretch. I'm just not prepped for it, man. I didn't get prepped last night at all. Yeah, and also I'm still raiding, so it's just a lot of that time is being taken up by the raids as well. Oh my god, I'm gonna take a step backwards here. Lots of death out here, dude. These boys, do they know these guys want to join 5v5 duels? Because we'll give them a couple of bodies that they can maybe throw into death itself. Goody, bro. Hope you as well. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm pretty good. Yeah, Shadow Priest are a lot better, man. Ever since they gave him like an armor buff, they're feeling really good. What's up, man? Gonna be a fun session. So, Dunk, can you join tonight? I need to get through my real IDs and invite all my regular homies in. But yeah, I mean, still behind on stuff, man. There we go. And then we do one of these. Or is it loading? Loading. I'm doing a lot of background stuff. I guess maybe I should show you some of those things. Jay, how you doing, guy? Are you out here defending the horde, defending the might of the boys? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Also, I don't know if any of you are playing SOD. The new phase is out. It's kind of fun. It's actually kind of fun. And then this also needs to do a thing here. Yeah. I'm behind on everything, man. It's pretty bad. Here we go. And then I need one of these here. And then I gotta get a couple of these. Survival hunter stuff. That's good enough, I think. I've been processing for forever a clip with Kiosko in here, and it's finally done. It's a long one, or rather, survival hunter theme, but it's got Kiosko in there really pulling off some moves. versus Grifka. It's Grifika. I gotta start calling him Grifika. I'm not gonna call him Grifika. I actually think Grifka is a better name. I think Griefka, if I do think we should change it. But then when you resize that, man, I got going on, you know what I mean? Griefka. Griefer. Yeah. Like, I like Grifka, man. I like him. I just think he plays too cheesy, and like he doesn't need to. Because he got a lot of damage. He just needs to send a vanish a little early, and like he's chilling. Alrighty, now we can start looking. Again, if you guys want to join in, we can join us over in LG Raids Legacy. We have a link up above in the chat if you want to join us. Does Pyre want to join in? Hey, holy Pyre. Putting together some 5V5 1v1 duel groups. Wanna join, friend? Oh, you know what? I'm actually wondering if for EU, if a lot of homies are just going to be on Season of Discovery tonight. We'll see. Hey, Anto. Duels tonight? Because where's Kioskum? I miss him. He's not even on right now. We had him last week, which was pretty awesome. Yeah, sure. I log. Okay. We got Anto join in, so I'll need one extra. Hey, Duels tonight? Hey, Gian. 5V5 Duels. Putting to... Wow. What is the best PvP class in my opinion? I honestly think you can play anything you want to. There's a lot of options. You can play whatever you like. Personally, if you're talking like 1v1s or 2v2s or whatever, I could join an alt account if you want, friend. Karner, does he want to join in? Hey, Karner, wanna join 5v5 Duels, friend? Yeah, yeah, if you wanna invite Monk, or if you wanna join together on one team. Hold on, Ant also wanna join in. We'll invite in 1 sec. Sure? It doesn't matter? Okay. That could work too. That's another thing I gotta do is I gotta start giving you guys, first of all, convert to raid. And then assist. There we go. Is this still fighting stuff? Just make sure you guys can live. Just make sure you guys have an easy time living. You know what I mean? We'll get him joining in. And we can get your friend, Baghead. Invite your friend. And we can get him in here. We'll give you guys a +1, and then we'll have a second one. Rogue every patch. Yeah, rogues are really good. Like, if you're gonna be playing, rogues are really good. Demon Hunters are pretty good too. Invite Kada Ghostlands. I hope that'll work. Name is Kada. Invite Kada Ghostlands. Oh, they're in. Beautiful. Hey, hell yeah. Okay, making second group real fast. Here we go. DLS, I'll make Athaman lead here, I think. Oh, you know what? I can make Jayhawk lead. That'll work. And start a second one up and running. Or no? Or yeah? Okay, cool. Like I told you, boys, I'm a little behind. Yeah, rogues are really good. Right now, Demon Hunters are really good, though. Probably works. What was the alt code for that? Nigel wants to join in. Let's get Nigel in here as well. And so I'll invite him. I asked Jesus. I asked Karner. Okay, 1 sec. How do you get the O with the slash, chat? O with slash. It's called a minuscular. Okay. Invite WOOSH Argent Dawn. Target is unfriendly. Target is unfriendly. Can you have them look us up in LFG? We're listed under Molten Core in Raids Legacy. Let's see if that can work, maybe. Hey Dal, what's up, Silver? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Yo, I've been looking at some of the duels from last week. You popped off at the DH, man. You popped off at that thing. What do you think of the new expansion in towns between specs? I like them. I like the idea behind it. I don't think we've seen like the scope of how big they're trying to go with it, but like they are ambitious with some of them though. Whoosh, got him. Let me whisper him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Let me look at the class burner for my. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, enter. Whatever you want to do, my mans. I'm also gonna make it a raid, and yeah. Here we go. Is this guy monk or is he Mistweaver? Right? He's a Windwalker, right? I'm gonna hope this man is Windwalker. Yeah. Okay. Let me do this. Let me set player roll damage just so we don't have any confusions. We're leveling mage right now as I speak. Mages are pretty good. I think you'll like them. They got a little bit more armor, especially if you play as Arcane. If you pick up some of the things that Seavark has been doing recently, with like the way he moves around and missiles people and barrages people down, I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. Apart from Havoc, 2.5k rating. Yes, Havoc's are really good. Havoc are also really good. Grifka is back in. Invite me. Alrighty, get you in. And we could also get a... Let's see. Lights, does he want to join by chance? He's in Nokudon right now. Does Mikkel want to join in? Hey, Mikkel. Wanna join 5V5 Duels site? I mean, here, what's up, Wes? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. People keep complaining about Demon Hunter, but we still have seen only 2 Demon Hunter the duel. You mean in duels? Yeah, I mean, I think though, with Parasite in particular, he's probably the epitome of just how strong they can be. Like, he's on the top end, he's really good at DH. So, I don't know, I guess it depends. Like, when people complain about classes, do they complain about them from like a general perspective or just in a 1v1 situation? You know what I mean? Hey, Neck, wanna join 5v5 Duels, friend? See if he's down to join, because we need one more and we're good. We actually got ourselves a group, boys. Hey, Nix. We're putting together some groups for 5v5 1v1 Duels. Wanna join, friend? Both. Yeah, it all depends, man, because like sometimes we have these discussions over on the NA. They're talking about it from a PvP angle specifically, sometimes just from a duel angle in general. So everybody's different. But if you mean like, yeah, I don't know if like, I think Rogue would be the most like generally good at everything. I don't know if Demon Hunter would fall in that regard. I think in PvP they're really good. They're decent in raids, like they're not insane. They're really good at AoE. Their single target is like not even the greatest either. Like it's good. It's solid, especially if they go for a pure single target build. They could do damage. I just wouldn't put them in like literally rank 1 everything. You know what I mean? I think complain about generally too though, because the H is busted in arenas. I think the amount of damage and the pressure and the mobility and the short-term CDs that they have, and how it feels like there's very little downtime when they want to recover and go back at you. I think, yeah, it just becomes a little bit difficult for a lot of classes to deal with. So I see why people comment on those. But I think Rogue falls in that same bucket of like, people complain about him. Rogue's been better before 10 too. I mean, Sub-Rogue. I don't know. Sub-Rogue is pretty good even then. Good day, busy? All good, friend. All good, friend. Let's see if maybe a Roween wants to join in. What does Roween play? I forget. Hey, Roween, wanna join 5v5 Duels, friend? Duels, friend? Let's see, where's Abe Fisker, man? We need Abe in here. If we gotta get Grifka in on these, we need Abe here as well. Evoker? Okay, I'm interested. I am interested. We can do this too. So we got Grifka here. Maybe we should have Grifka go last. I'm not even joking. Maybe we should just have Grifka go last for these. Mikkel never spotted back to me. That's unfortunate. I love watching that man play. Let's see if DevPal wants to play. Hey, SKXR, wanna join 5v5 Duels, friend? I have teleport and then tempo. Why do I have two people that are very, very close to each other? I mean, they're not the same person, but still, you know, it's like, it feels to me like very close. Wait, hey Sham, Duels tonight? Cause he's in the Crucible. I wonder if he's in a solo. DH is not even close to number 2. Just because DH is overtuned for a patch doesn't mean that the fundamental is strong PvP class. Can't, yeah, that's just, wow. That is a very reasonable statement, actually. I don't hear a lot of those. Okay. I am already part of it. You invited me a while ago. Hunter? I like that, actually. I like that name. Hell yeah, dude. I get hard with accounts, with 2 accounts. Oh. Wait, is he able to play, or is he mean like he's got to back out after the shuffle? Okay. I will free you a spot when you are ready. All right, so we got ourselves. Who do we have here first? I guess I can make Griff lead, yeah. Okay, or I'll make Spyro XD lead. Anto will be lead. Just whisper me when you gonna bounce so I can take over. We'll do it like this. Also, hold on. Also, Griff goes last. Final ruling here. Griff goes last. Final ruling. Don't you override that, Griff. All right. Let me also see Jesus, right? No, not Jesus. I need Jayhawk Wizard. Let me see if I can do the wizard real quick. Jayhawk Wizard. All right, I think we got ourselves a group, boys. We might make that a match. Jayhawk Wizard. 1Z. Only I do 2 Z's, and then Anto XD. 5. Got it. Beautiful. Why last only 1 match? No. What do you mean? It's my duels, my rules. Plus, you play for dampening anyway. Like, every time you come out, you don't even go like super aggro. You play for long dampener games, man. We might as well put you last if you're gonna play dampener games. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? Because, like, I realized why you do so many resets. You're trying to take the game into dampening, which is fine if that's what you want to play into. I just don't want to waste Team 1's time with all these resets, man. So we'll put you last so you can play when dampening is really high. Win-win, right? It still gives you a chance to make a big comeback for your team. It works out for everybody. You know what I mean? I think it's perfectly reasonable. I think it's perfectly fine. And I think it keeps things fun, fresh, and entertaining. Especially for me. You guys think this is all for you? No, I'm the only audience that matters for these 5v5 duels. It's all been just for my own pleasure. I'm a villain. This is my villain arc. Alright, just go with it. Just roll with it. Switch. At least I don't know what to do. I think you should go last, dude. It's dampener games. Kata gonna be first up or for the team 1. Yo! That actually kind of looks like a Mog that matches together with the mount and the barrel. I think more monks should rock the artifact weapons with the... And it's gone. I was gonna say, I think more monks should rock the artifact weapons with the barrels. And then it just disappeared. Is Hunter gonna be first up? Wait a second. This bold man, this bold knight with sunglasses actually kind of sort of fits together. I like this set a lot too. That's like the Legion one, right? Legion Elite one? I think. Or no? Actually, no, I don't think it's Legion Elite. It's pretty close, though. It's missing some of those color schemes. As Kata getting hit with the silence, all the pets coming out of the woodworks as Hunter backing up out of there as fast as he can. Blasting Kata might be a karma out of this man as Hunter with a quick scatter, just trying to see if he can kite him out as best possible, trinket off of that stun as Hunter got plenty of mobility to keep himself going. Kata super low, just needs a line of sight to get that kill shot going. One kill shot, Kata super low, trying to recover, does catch up a little bit of healing, dampening not super high, but the pets are still ramped up. That is still a lot of passive damage that you're just taking. You have to karma one of the pets, has to karma just to get him out of there, and Hunter's still not, actually still got himself a perfect angle. Kata does get hit. Oh, not a lot of health available. That karma, as soon as it's gone, it is gone. I think might have also been like an extra trinket there for extra health or something, right? Laura trying to give this man as much of an auto duel as humanly possible. I like this. He's even like out here like, yo, you gotta reset, my guy. You gotta reset easily. Nigel over for the team too. Ready to go as a DH. We got us a Spire, we got us a Switch, we got us a Grip as well. Change up in the mug. I don't hate it. I kind of like it, in fact. Although I like the backpack, but I just don't think it fits your vibe right now. Bit of damage onto lore immediately on that lore team lore. We got us as Jayhawk as well, waiting for his turn. Backhead, I like that set actually. You know, Bunker Warrior set, not everyone's favorite. I like it without the helm. I think it looks good. And there's my man Athen with the Lego, dude. Athen finally getting that Lego as lore, trying to see if he can really be very careful with Hunter. Immediate disengage. I didn't even get to see this man disengage, just saw him disappear. Teleport backwards as Lore finally locking him down in his clutches. Grippy hand, but he's just getting shredded by the death chakram as Hunter so far is just getting bursted on, but his pets are doing so much work. Double defensive for Hunter with his stun short. It's going to be Turtle to follow as Lore doesn't have much health to work with, does have a lot of pressure onto Hunter. The guy is gonna go resetting on him with a freezing trap. Stun to follow, no outs for this one. Lore might be in a lot of trouble. Just needs to find a way to reconnect. Needs to go for obliterates. Perfect disengage for Hunter. Man backs up out of the quick blind as Lore looking to catch up with a couple of death strikes. Able to get a little bit of healing. Got himself Lidgeborn for a little bit extra survivability. But it looks like the man is gonna get just absolutely devoured by all the pets. Was that another set of cooldowns for the Hunter? Or is it just a random proc summon pets? Jay looking to finish him off fairly quickly. Missiles immediately. Touching Magi, looking to barrage the guy down. Just needs one good hit for Hunter. I don't know how you survive this. Maybe feign death for DR? No, there's just no way. Big blast out of Jayhawk with Arcane around the corner. Nigel trying to give Jay a little bit of a reset capability here. A little bit of reset chance. A little bit of a breather, I guess. As the man is just barraging him with missiles immediately. Nigel needs to find a way to close the gap. Does go for the stun. I-beam kind of far away. Hunt does not get a reversal by Jay though. It's gonna go for the interrupt. Is the Hunt to connect, right? It looks like it did. Might be an ice block out of Jay unless he just dies. Does go for the block. It's gonna be a bit of recovery as he got himself the prismatic shield, or is it prismatic shield? Temporal shield? I think it is temporal shield, prismatic barrier. I get those two confused all the time. Let's be honest, man. Ban Hunter? Why would Griff want to ban this Hunter, man? That dude did just fine. I don't know what he did wrong. Knockback on Jay does go for the root immediately as Nigel looking to charge back to him. The Demon Hunter will not be dissuaded for too long though. Trying to see if he can close the gap. Goes in for a bit of a vengeful tweet. Jay left with not a lot of health. Might just go down here unless he's got himself any more survivability. Avoiding the Sigil of Fear with a bit of a shield. Barely had any health. Has himself blink last second. Able to get away from the I-beam with a DH. Got locked out on Arcane. Does go for breath, but Nigel is able to take him out fairly quickly with Atherman gonna be up next. Was that really 3 on team 1 that quick? I think it was. As Ather kinda sorta not really giving Nigel much of an opportunity to reset, just throwing judgments as the guy just sees those hammers of wrath. Actually, he doesn't even try. Yeah, he's just gonna blast him. One hammer second, does go for the immunity. I don't know if there's a way Nigel could recover. Technically, Metamorphosis, technically off of that Hunt. Rage of Feralath trying to see if he can leg him down. He actually does get to do it. He actually does get to do the final hit at the end. You know, I've never actually seen the animation of Feralath, but the fact that it kind of worked while you're stunned, it still goes through while you're CC'd is kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that it gives you even that little charge to leap in and then just start slashing in every direction with a final big hit, that's actually kind of cool. I don't hate it. I don't completely hate it. What is the cooldown on that thing? 3 minutes? I guess we're not seeing it for a while then. Karm immediately out of Whoosh for Atha. That's just defensive. Immediate trinkets for trinket stun onto Whoosh. Atha still being very, very careful with the Searing Glare, trying to see if he can put some kind of pressure onto Whoosh as the man got himself full cooldowns. Might be a bubble out of Atha. Shield him in and trying to hold it back a little bit. Whoosh full offenses around. Big kicks to follow Fist of Fury, lock it out of Paladin. Bubble right after. Got himself a board to break out of this as soon as possible. 28% dampening is going to make it a little harder for you to recover, while Paladin still got himself full wings available. Atha's health not looking great. Whoosh's health also kind of low. Might actually gets him low enough, just enough to get a quick touch of death with backhead jumping in. Fury Warrior slamming right through Whoosh. Got Spyro and Grifka as the last two, with Spyro charging out. Got himself that nullifying Shroud. How you doing, by the way, Justice? What's up, Mike? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. As Shroud gets hit, Spyro gets hit by Spear. Look, I like the animation with the Spear, by the way. I don't think we really get to see it in duels ever. Spyro, full blasty cooldowns available. Big deep breath. Backhead might be in a lot of trouble. Is that going to be a full eternity? Quite a bit of damage. Just needs a couple of disintegrates and he'll be golden. That's all he needs. Backhead does not have much health to really work with here. Does go for the defensives with a bit of reflect. Disintegrate, I think, does get reflected, or at least a portion of the channel gets reflected. Trying to go for the root. Charge immediately available for Backhead, as he's just trying to keep up with the dragon as best as possible. That's going to be, I think, an oppressive roar for the guy. I don't know if that really does anything, unless you can maybe get a root or sleep on a man. Trying to still blast him out with disintegrates from a distance. Back, not a lot of health available. Needs to go for a kick if he can ever close that gap on that blue. He needs to interrupt on blue. Might be able to go for executes here. Does get the execute at the very end versus Spyro. And Griff, I don't know if he's going to give this man a chance for second wind, is he? Or is Backhead not running second wind? I don't think he's running second wind. Oh no. Wait, hold on. He's recovering health. No, not second, unless he's dotted. No, not second wind. I just don't think this man's got second wind. I don't know how. I don't think there's a way. I think it's just over for the man. He's trying to leap. He's trying to stay away from the rogue, letting that natural recovery regen at 30, fighting his 38% dampener. But with the sepsis and everything, it's just over. It's just over. He's got the most kills there. After with the leg, a Backhead does pick up 2 actually. I guess he does slam down the monk while he's low and then fights the full-on dragon. So I guess there's that. Let's get us another one going, boys, yeah? Also, whisper me if you guys need more bodies, and we'll help Phil. Because we got Sham who also wants to play as well. Where is Big? Are we going to see Big back in here? Because I'd love to see that, man. Justice, how you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. For Friday, we should allow 1 tanks per match as long as they're DPS build. How do we check it? First of all, I don't know. Even if it takes us a DPS build, I don't think we can check to make sure that... What does a tank DPS build even look like? 1 and 2. How many duels have we done on EU already? Have we done like 270? Wait, hold on. EU, how many have we done? Okay, I'm losing my mind here. 450, 460, no, 452. Okay, here we are. Don't do that. Yeah, tanks are kind of weird in PvP, man. They're just not balanced in the same way. They're just not tuned the same way. Plus, not a lot of people want to fight against tanks either. Let me know if team still 5. Let me know if ready. Let me know if ready. Tanks are semi-unkillable in PvP. Yeah, with the right build, they just won't die. You know? It's just... Yeah, it's all kinds of weird, man. It's a weird kind of... I don't know how we'd be able to like balance it, because Blizzard doesn't really have tanks balanced from PvP in that same way either. You know? Out of a shuffle now? Okay. I will get you into the next one. Just started one. Sleepy Bear wants to join in. Sham wants to join in if you guys wanna, if anybody's gotta go at any point. Or if you guys are gonna miss a body, I can get you a +1 in here as well. That could also work. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how tanks would create more variety. I remember Brewmaster doing a one-shot. I would love to see that vegetables, but they're really taking down a lot of the tank, like a lot of the weird, cheesy one-shots. Back, like that one-shot I think you saw way back in like, what was it, alpha or beta of Dragonflight? That's been a long time since Brewmaster could do that. Technically, can they do decent, respectable damage? Sorta. Is it enough to like one-shot somebody in PvP? I guess like some of the teams we have here? I don't think so. Not really. Not necessarily. But like, if that was a thing, I'd be okay with it. Like, if that was still a thing, yeah, maybe. Can on next match, please? Maybe. Twitch. We got ourselves Atho over for the team 1, ready to go. Man, that weapon looks good on you. I like the mod that you've been rocking too. Like the whole like fiery druid paladin thing. We got Jay in the back with Kata, as well as Lore. And who's first up? Bag versus Woosh the Man. Already using the karma really early on though. I'm hoping Bag did end up switching up his sounds for a second win as Woosh. Try to see if we can blast him out. Big leg sweep, big defenses. Bag just trying to see if he can manage with just a rallying cry. Does have to alter into a even more defenses with Enrage Regeneration as he got himself at least a little bit of yard, maybe a little bit of healing with Bloodthirst. See if he can ever reach Woosh. Man rolling out of there, trying to see if he can stay away. Big damage on the backhand. Woosh with a parry, got himself locked down for a second. Just needs to get backhand low enough. Does not get a low enough for a touch, and down this Bag goes in with a big old execute. Got him some defenses. Second one, there it is. Second one kicking in. If Nigel gives him any time right now, the Warriors is going to be able to recover all of that health as he goes in for Shadow Meld. He does Shadow Meld, trying to see if he can avoid him. Does give him opportunity to get a proper stun trinket out of Nigel really early on though. Charging right past him with a big hunt immediately. Backhand does not have the defenses to deal with this one. Mad damage on a Nigel immediately. The guy just went down so fast. Polly to follow for Jay as Nigel no longer has a trinket. If he can utilize his vengeful retreat at the right time, however, around Jay, he will be okay. Got plenty of CC. Big fear onto Jay. Touch of the Magi onto Nigel. For Jay, he needs to build up a lot of that damage of Touch of the Magi. Does get locked out on Arcane though. That is going to stifle a lot of his go. Nigel does get to survive a lot of this damage with an immunity immediately. Touch of the Magi, as long as you get to have some kind of defensive touch, I think for the most part you'll be good. Jay able to avoid him handily. Big ports into a poly right after. Does get hit with a stun as Nigel just absolutely devours a good chunk out of his health. Takes it, and Jay just has to go for a block. Needs to cool off and just go for a bit of a resetting spaghetti. As Nigel still able to go for a bit of that range damage with them sigils. Quite a lot of that sustained damage too. Like if you can just go with this, just a throw glaive, put a bleed on the guy, throw that sigil of fire, as well as flame immolation aura, and you just gotta hug whoever you're fighting, that's quite a bit of that sustained damage that's just gonna make the enemy melt little by little. Got himself the IBM touch of the magic. Better be a little bit careful with the burst as he got himself another hunt onto Jay, rooted him in place for just a second, charging right back to him with a stun. No outs for this one. Jay might be in a heaps of trouble. The man does get to go for a juke. Polly last second, still bleeding. The man doesn't get to sit Polly long at all. I think maybe there was another tempest that maybe broke him out, but Nigel blasting past the wizard super quickly as Atha is going to be up next. Got himself a random proc of wings, playing Crusade though. So he's playing for more of a Haymaker go. As long as he can stack up and build up the damage with a Haymaker, he'll be a-okay. I want to see if this man is going to go for another Fair Lath combo. He needs to stun Nigel. That or he needs to go for get stunned himself, and then that's where Fair Lath is going to do a lot of the damage on its own. Stun out of Nigel. Needs to find a way just to chip away health at Atho. Quick hit and runs. That's exactly what he's doing there with Essence. Dropping down Darkness just to cover his approach a little bit. Shield advantage for Atho with a big hammer hanging over the man's head. Nigel's Darkness, I was going to say maybe won't last until the hammer falls, but he's actually just fine. He's actually did a bit of recovery. He needs to be very careful with those hit and runs though. He doesn't have a lot of health, but Metamorphosis may give him that opportunity. Does get hit with a blind. Could trinket at any moment. Is going to miss a couple of attacks. IBM right after. Stunned by Atho. Got himself maybe a bubble. Nigel needs to escape this as soon as possible. Atho looking for a bit of recovery. Got himself full Crusade rolling, but needs to find a way to stay on top of Nigel. Mans goes for a Shadow Meld for just a second. Needs a big stun. Big Hunter follow. Maybe takes out Atho. Trying to see if he can stay on a big blade dance and escapes with just a short smidge of his health. The man does end up getting himself quite a bit of recovery and Lore. Is he gonna give him that honor duel though? Hold on. If Lore wants him to get a proper honor duel, you could just kind of slowly approach, point at the evoker, right? If you point at the evoker, then Spyro could heal him. By the way, fantastic looking mount. You gotta get a green version of those things as well. But if you actually want to go for a proper honor duel, you could just kind of point at the... Is he doing it? Looks like he's trying to be very careful. Nigel thinks it's a fight. Laura just looking at the evoker. Points. Hey, hold on. Nigel. Oh, no. Okay, now Spyro just stay away. But he did give you the go-ahead. He's trying to give you an honor duel. Nigel just does not want to get a handout, man. He doesn't want to get a handout. Or maybe the fact that the man's got immunity, plus those hit and runs, he's like, you know what? I don't need it. I'll be just fine. Light, how you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Coming in like lightning. Hey, my guy, welcome. Stun out of lore. Nigel does go for the Sigil of Fear. Technically, lore does have a Lichborn to break out of it. Is going to get gripped right in. I don't know if that cleave connected at all. The man's leaping out of there. He's not even sure if it connected. He's just backing up. He needs cooldowns right now. Everything is on CD, but things are coming back up in like 10 seconds. Hunt in 10 seconds. You got Ventral Retreat in 10 seconds. Meta in 15 seconds. He just needs to live. Does get the Hunt together with I-Beam. Maybe that leech together is going to give him better healing and 25% dampening. Lord just giving himself a bulk of health with a dark bag, but not enough to keep himself alive. Still taking hits after hits. The sustained damage of DH is just nutty. Nigel back in with yet another blade. Does get himself meta. Second blade to follow. Taking them out with Kata. Last one left. Kata needs to find a way just to eliminate this man. Stun immediately. Trinkets to follow. Nigel needs to escape out of this one. Ventral Retreat is available. Might want to back up out of there. Big cleave into a Ventral Retreat. Back it up as soon as possible. Does a blur. Shut him out for a second. Needs to blur this immediately. Stun short. Hold on a second. Oh my god. If only he dodged with a blur. I mean, it's really, he did everything he could. It's kind of RNG whether he does land a dodge or not, but man. And chat, we were just talking about, hey, you know, are Demon Hunters really strong in the overall department? Wouldn't see a lot of them in duels. And there goes my man Nigel just popping up here out of left field. They're pretty good, honestly. Spyro should not have any issues, I don't think, with Kata. The Karma may turn this around a little bit. The Zuen is doing work. Kata trying to see if he can slow it down a little. Catch a breather. Soothe and miss. Spyro taking a bit of damage. Got himself Renew and Blaze. He wants to stay aggressive if possible, but he's going to go for a bit of mobility while get himself up to speed with a health. Trinket out of the in-cap. Kata, does he have a leg? He does not have leg sweep. It's going to be a bit of a sleepwalk. That's going to be a little longer duration. Give Spyro a bit of opportunity to recover. Trying to see if he can go for those living flames, but barely alive. Does go for the shatter. If he can get himself the angle with a bit of movement and disintegrate behind the pillar, Kata could go down here, but the man's got himself just enough survivability to keep going. Wall up for Spyro, cannot get interrupted, so he can go for full damage right now, trying to go counter effective. Big bleed, sleepwalk right after. Dot does get removed, but I think he has a little bit of mana. It's just not effective anymore, this high dampening. Does get locked out on blue. Trying to go for a deep breath, but the game will not let him. Oh no! That was so close. That deep breath meant the animation. There's a little bit of downtime with that animation. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta fly up, and then you gotta start rampaging right through the front of you, right? But that fly up, it is a little bit of like a ramp up. Even Demon Hunters are kind of animation lock with the meta. Not even that badly either. At least you're immune while that's happening. They couldn't give that to evokers at all. Though again, imagine if like augmentation had that, right? Aug would have been crazy. I think Dev though, or maybe the healing evoker, wouldn't be the worst if they had something like that. Stun on Takata, technically has a trinket, in-cap onto Griff, into a Fist of Fury. Cheap shot, and since Cheap Shot will strike it from behind, avoiding that Fist of Fury entirely. Fist of Fury back in for Kata though. Or maybe he never feels fit in the first place. Griff does have evasion. Kata looking for a bit of recovery back behind the pillar. Immediate karma. Griff could cloak it if he wanted to. He's just gonna go for a blind reset, as images are gonna come back to Kata with a sap right after. I don't know if he's got anything to get out of this one. Shadow Blades are down for Griff. I don't think that's gonna be enough to dissuade a lot of his burst goes. But let's see. Hold on. Kata, maybe he lives, maybe he dies. Sepsis. Technically, I think he can remove sepsis. Am I wrong about that? Oh, does go defensive, tanking it up as much as possible. Look at you catch Griff, taking a bit of damage little by little. Griff does go for a vanish reset. For Kata, if he can randomly just find Griff, ring a piece, very close. Griff somehow out in the open, does throw in a shuriken. It's going to be Zuen leaping in. It's going to dot him, hopefully, right? If that's true for Kata, this is huge, because Griff, now he has a lace line inside of the rogue, unless he goes for a full cloak. Wait, couldn't he? Does not have an out for this one. Is that a full go? Secret? Yeah, not much you can do. Not much, unless you have yourself a trinket out or a defensive that you can use while stunned. Yeah, not much you can do. Nigel does pull off a 4-1, almost a 4-0. 5-0 would have been in that case, but he did really well there. Demon Hunters, man, doing work. He didn't even need the evoker to come heal him. He just wanted to fight. I think it was Lore, right? Just wanted to fight him either way. Let's get another one going. Let me know what's need more bodies. Let me know if need more. Because Sham is down to join in too. Let me know if ready. EU for, what is it, 452? Yeah, okay, I got it. For the one that's left, a friend of mine. Okay. Sham, I'm so sorry. I cannot get you in these yet. If they keep getting replacements, I'll just keep going. This classmate, I know, dude. I know. Provoker hanging out with a DK. Yeah. Like, Evoke, I feel like he would have. I would have went over and healed the guy really quickly. He would have done it fast, you know? What did we replace for whom? Atho, Backhead, BD? BDs who we got? Okay. Cool. Hell yeah. Can I roll, please? I mean, you gotta take the games that are dampening anyway, right? It's like, I don't know. Wouldn't it be better for you to go last? Is it a chill ministry when you're done? Okay, will you know when I am free? And I got a BFD run tonight with Matux. He got me hooked up with his guild and SOD. So I'm gonna be playing with homies apparently. This will be fun. Hopefully I'll get some XP and maybe some gear out of that thing. Because I imagine BFD gear is still fairly relevant as we level up and whatnot. Because that my druid is very behind on gear. Switch. I'll play aggressive. I don't know, Griff. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just don't know. Because I keep telling, like, you could go super aggressive. Just, I don't know what you play into vanishes or as many as you do. Can I play? Oh, my honor. Well, welcome to my guy. BD, first up versus Jay, immediately charges and stun. Just shell shock in the mage. I-beam in every direction. Got him some wings on wings upon wings. Look at this. What is this? Is that the Mr. Pandaria wings? Or is that a toy? Big hunt immediately as Jay's just trying to make sure his head doesn't go spinning in all the directions as DBD does not want to give this man a moment to stand still at all. Cleaving him down, charging him. Big blade dance. Oh! Man's almost died. Just froze. He just froze. My health. Recover. He's just watching the cell bar. He's literally just watching the cell bar. He's watching the cell bar like, please, recover. I need you. Please be full. I can't have you go down to nothing. Blade Dance does get to avoid it. Trinket out for Jay. No. Undead ratio, so it's going to put his Trinket, I think, on a 30-second cooldown, if not a minute cooldown. Hopefully just 30. Still a stun onto Jay. Oh, he does something for this one. Got him some bit of defense. If only he could alter his fate in this situation. They're not going to be able to alter anything here. You may be able to only delay the inevitable, but to alter your fate? Not happening as BD trying to see if he can avoid backhead immediately. Man's charging out, but BD charges out of the instantly. Charges back in. Wants to make sure he's the one getting the stun. Full I-beam. Everything is available. That is going to be a spear to lock him in place, but it looks like the backhead is mostly just trying to see if he can lock the demon away from him. BD just got him so much damage. Not full go. Massive output versus backhead. Just go for a bit of a eventual retreat. Hunt to follow, and that's going to be the warrior trying to see if he can just toughen up the damage as best as he can with an enraged generation, but every single blade dance just hurts. The cleaves, oh, dust going down. That man was just left with nothing at all to fight through it. Fear onto BD. But the man is the one that's putting fear into everyone's eyes. That is a beautiful mound, by the way. Oh God. When you go too close to the wall, I feel like I go through a bit of a seizure. There's just so many colors. Camera shakes. Camera zooms. Stun onto Atho. Man's gonna go for a stun immediately onto BD. Trinket immediately out of Demon Hunter though. As Atho already feeling the pressure, might be looking at a bubble right now. Man sitting in the Shield of Vengeance, but barely feeling confident right now. I mean, he's feeling pretty good. He feels like he could do well, but like in terms of his health bar, nah, might be looking at a bubble right now, champ. BD does not have an immunity. Oh, wait, no, he does have an immunity. But while he doesn't have a trinket, he wants to play super safe. Darkness down. I don't know if you want to play against this. Trying to see if he can just generate himself some resources. Darkness so far keeping him alive. The I-beam gives him opportunity to just have another Mongo big go. Got himself a quick immune for just a moment while waiting for a stun. Big blade dance. Atho with a stun of his own. Got himself the big wake of ashes. Does he go in for Fairlath? I think might actually have BD down. Sigil of Fear. Doesn't let him escape for a second. Still a hammer hanging over the man's head. Big cleave onto Atho. Is this going to be enough? The big blade dance. Oh, he barely survives, and Atho does end up taking down the DH. Lay on hands just to make sure he recovers. That was a lot going on, but the demon has been smitten. But the man just brought fear into this guy right here. Bubbled and laying hands. Even after the guy is long gone, still laying hands. Does Fairlath do shadow damage to you? Because it looked like you were engulfed in Shadow Flame all over. Does it do Shadow Flame damage to the wielder? This is going to be Spiral up next, trying to claw down Atho. He just needs a good angle why he's got himself the Shroud where he's immune to CC. He needs to find a way to punish Athom. He could charge him, press wall, cannot get stunned or anything. Could really just run a train on Athom until he gets himself a Spell Warden. But it really depends. I think while you have Shroud, you probably should go. What's the duration of Shroud, right? 40 seconds? 30 seconds? It's like 30 seconds, right? Atho kind of limited what he can really do. Spyro Shroud doesn't have fallen off last minute. Wall is available though. Trying to go for a kicker to Atho. The hammer will not stop him for just a moment. Big fire breath to follow. And that's going to be a big D breath right after. Atho needs an out for this one. Might be looking at a Spell Warden right now. He does get Spell Warden. Spyro, he can't really respond. Maybe he can keep himself alive as best as possible. Atho trying to see if he can turn this around. Full Crusade active. Everything is available. Slamming down on the dragon. Big wake of ashes. He got himself full route to escape. But still not really out of the fight just yet. Hand of Freedom still available. Trying to go for Sleepwalker to Atho. Goes for a big kick. I think it's just over for the dragon. Is going to be able to Rage of Fairlath him down last minute. I love the Rage of Fairlath. I really wish I could see like the full combo, the entire thing up until the final hit. But at least he's got himself a little bit of damage out of it, right? At least there's a bit of it there. Who's up next? Is it going to be Hunter potentially or Wish? Wish is up next. For Atho, not looking great. Not a lot of mana, not a lot of immunities, not a lot of forbearance abilities. Human racial is coming back up, so at least you'll be able to break out of a stun. Maybe if you can use Fairlath as part of your go, that's about it. I think he's just gonna have to play defensively. Shield of Vengeance. He's even playing the 2-minute Crusade button. So you might just have to play around until that Crusade is available, as it's going to be Wish for full Serenity. Zuan approaching, trying to go for a Searing Glare just to limit some of the damage out of Wish. Does go to Wish. He's going in for Fist of Fury, but also Wish and pass Athoman's head. Shield of Vengeance might take him out for Atho. I see he does have a Karma rolling on him. Wish is just really not giving Atho any opportunity to even go counter offensive. Does go Shield of Vengeance last second. Needs someone for this one. Next stun, maybe could give Atho potential go here. Hold on, Wish kind of low. Atho, no health, touch of death. I was gonna say touch of death. Yeah, just touch of death. Just touch of death. Just might as well, right? You gotta blow him anyway, might as well. Does get Wish out of there immediately by Kata. With Hunter or Griff up next. I think it's gonna be Hunter, yeah? Hunter? Wait, I'm switching the wrong guy. It is Hunter. As Kata chilling back. Playing a different build versus Wish, by the way. I've noticed some monks play Serenity and others play Storm, Earth, and Fire. I was gonna call it Touch of the Magic for some reason. But what is the big difference between the two? Like, I know both of them are burst, but like, well, I still just want to know the difference really, because I know both of them buff your damage, but like one is just no resources while it's active, and the other is like just images copy what you do. Is there really that big a difference to it, or is it like one more sustained focus, the other is more bursty focus? Like, can a monk main explain to me like I'm 5, because I really do have mentality that of a 5-year-old. Bestial Wrath up for Hunter doesn't really go into versus Kata. For Kata, line of sight is actually huge. As long as he's unable to ramp up his pets or go for those kill commands, you're actually fine. Finally gets to close the gap with Hunter. Man disengaging out. Immediately got himself a death shock and might be able to build up a bit of damage. A whole zoo charging out at Kata. Does he have an escape? He needs to find a way to deal with all his pets. Maybe a Ring of Peace would help him out a ton. The pets are still surrounding him from every angle. He got every single piece over Valley right now. Just trying to limit with the defensive of the, what is it called? Dampen harm, just to reduce some of the damage taken. Unless he's got a Karma parry. Fist of Fury is actually kind of huge, stopping some of the pet damage. Is silenced for just a second. Needs to get himself a big over Hunter. Does he go for Lexi? He needs some kind of way to lock him out. Hold on a second. Oh, he might just have him. Oh my god, he does get it in the last second. Are you kidding me? The man does get to survive it. He just needed a big breakaway and a go, and that's exactly what he got there. Griff, not even gonna give this guy, this champ, this dude that actually, I think, fought through the clutches of what was gonna be an impossible victory. And he's just gonna punish him with a secret technique. Not even gonna hold back or anything. Not even gonna give him an honor duel. And he's a monk. He could actually just heal himself to full. Lore, I don't know how you're gonna be able to do this. I think Frost Death Knight versus Sub Rogue, at least in a pure 1v1 setting, does not really compete. I'm hoping you do, but you never really know. Got himself a snowball bounce and grippy hand. Looks like you gripped him either way. Wait, what happened there? Looks like it gripped him either way, like out of smoke bomb. Or is it just, like, is that a blind smoke bomb interaction with grippy hand? IBF to break out of that stun. Evasion up for the rogue, trying to see if he can maybe force the switch or lock him down, but with the Cloak of Shadows, the rogue is able to immune that completely. Lore's got nothing he can do in this situation, even though his health is just completely necrotic out. Yeah, just in a 1v1 setting, there's just no shot you can really fight a sub rogue. It's just not really a viable strat, man. It looked like DK gripped himself towards the target, reverse grip. Oh, yeah, maybe it's Rogue Spell Reflect. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they give Rogue Spell Reflect at this point. You know what I mean? Let me know if you guys need more bodies for Anto or Jay, and we'll get another going, because we do have Sham that would like to join in if possible. Let me know if R. Okay. 1 sec. Let me see if I can get him. Spot is open, friend. Friend, I can invite. Wait, hold on, Jay. I gotta invite. I gotta help out Answer real quickly. Sounds good. Need 2 people. Okay. Yeah, pass my lead, and we'll get a group up and running. If you guys want to join in, let me know. I'm gonna try to see if we can get Sham in here as well. Sleepy? Yeah, there we go. There we go, bud. We got you in here. Are you an Argox? Is that you? Okay, cool. Yeah, I can get you. Hira, I can get you in the other group. Sign up in just a second, okay? I'm gonna list it really quickly. Okay, helping other team. You know what? I'm gonna be writing for too long. I'm not even gonna write. I'm just gonna pass lead. Invite. Request to join group. There we go. Pass lead. Pass lead. And I'll take care of all of you boys. 520 450. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Alrighty, so I'm gonna list it really quickly. Okay, cool. Listen, yo, whoever was the warlock that tried joining earlier, we got a group right now. Wait, Griff? Griff left the group? Oh. Okay, I will help in 1 sec. Wait, why are you swapping over? What's happening? Just for the second game right now? Let's go, dude. Hello, what's up, Cloak? Hey, to my man, Shane, my guy. Thank you for the 10. Yo, can we get an ass like Shane for being a member for over a year, at this point, my guy. Yo, thank you so much, my man. Appreciate ya. Nalex, yo, Nalex, get in here. Yo, who's that warlock that tried to join earlier, man? Get it back in here. We got you a spot. We can get you in. And then, I don't know why Griff could bow down out of Team Anto, but, yeah. I don't know why he would decide to bow out. But, yeah. we'll fill up Team Anto in just a second here. Why'd you bow out? What's happening? Let's get an invite, man. Oh, no, I was looking for Abe. Kiosk, dude, I missed you. I miss you, bud. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, friend? I need you back in my life. I asked Keisuke before, right? Kalahari? Yeah. Yeah, lights out. Yeah, it's queuing. Nyx, I think I asked, right? Nyx? I'm gonna guess it's Nyx. I have no idea. Obliv? Does Obliv wanna join in? Yeah, Obliv. Wanna hop into a few 5v5 duels, friend? Let me see if he's down to join in or not. I left party. But why though? Yeah, I all see is and led party and left. I'm gonna guess and led to left party. That's all I got from Griff. You know what I'm missing? I miss Koopa. My group want to duel Rogue. I don't want to duel Rogue. You want to invite him into your group? All right, I guess we can invite him here. I guess we can get him in here. What is that alert? How long? Why did that take so long? Why did that alert take so long? All right, well, we got him in this group, so you guys don't actually have to fight him. I would make Athel lead, because I feel like, Athel, I'm gonna make you lead. You've done these before, so just hit me up like, yo, we need more bodies, or like, yo, I'm out ski, you can pass the lead real quick. You know what I mean? Invite. We can get you in here. Forever. I know it took forever. Couldn't find the group for some reason. Zordinary, are you trying to join as an EU player or as an NA player? Pass lead. Pass lead plus TY. Yeah. There we go. We'll listen really quickly. Yeah. Yeah. NA? Oh yeah, we're doing this on EU today, man. If you come back for tomorrow's stream, tomorrow we'll be doing duels over on the NA. Fridays are usually for the EU region, and then Saturday are usually for the NA region. We'll be doing them same time tomorrow over for the region of NA. Yeah, that's why you're having a hard time not finding the group, because it's not even in the same region right now, dog. Tomorrow though, if you're back, we can get you in a couple of games. Yeah, we'll be joining together with Chills, Seavark, Lotto, a lot of good boys in there in general. You know what I mean? I want to play damn color die. Alright, whatever, group. If you want to, you can roll. Whatever. I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. If you want to, that's fine with me. Alright, we need uno más, boys. We need one more over for the team, Anto! Probably Miko responding back, man. I want to see that man play again. We don't get a lot of Affliction Warlocks in these duels, so having them play will be amazing. If you guys got homies you want to invite, by the way, Nalex, I don't know if you got any homies you want to invite. How can I find it? Groups are going to be listed in Raids Legacy. Right now we're doing them over on the region of EU. If you go to like Raids Legacy section and then type 5 in search, or just look up Molten Core, you'll find us pretty easily. But yeah, we have like a whole like post at the top of how to join groups and everything. Susano, yo, get in here, my guy. Susano, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna make it lead again. All right, we're good. We are set. We are ready, Freddy. What's your name again? J Hawk Wizard, I think. And then Anto. No, I did Athel. No. Athel Man. Anto XD. What am I gonna throw you guys into? The Suez. I'm gonna call you into Suez. I can ask Shamtard. Shamtard is actually in. Now, Shamtard is on the other team. You'll be facing your homie. If you know Sham, you'll be facing him at some point. It's pinned. It is pinned up against the wall. Get on the ground. Everybody run. Oh man. What is wrong with me, dude? I'm in a good mood, dude. We got Sham, we got Susano. As an affliction, hey! Who needs Miko? I love you, Miko. But who needs Miko when you got Susano as an affliction warlock? Also, we need more Shadow Priest, man. EU, I think it was last week you guys had Miz in there and all them, right? We need more Shadow Priest representation in these, man. These are so good, dude. They're just so good. Imagine I'm 5 with a roll. Yeah, you can roll. That is my allowing you to roll. Definitely did not add a loaded dice to your guys' group. You know what I mean? Definitely not cheesy dice or nothing. So true. You know, we don't know. It's okay. I don't know either. So all of us are close, and it's okay. We'll be close together, chat. Athel over on the team one. God, it's so. Oh my God. I need to see you with a full Furlath co. I need to see a Furlath kill, like a full stun Furlath go. I need to see it. It's gonna be Arox. Eric's God? Arrow God? I don't. It's Anto. It's Anto and his Demon Hunter. That's all I know. Immediately triggered. Gonna be blind out of Atham, and as he goes from triggered his own stun onto Arrow. Eric's God? I don't. What am I gonna call you? Arrow God? Eric's God? I have no clue. I'm gonna have to. come up with a nickname for it. Anto on with a Shadow Melt. Darkness down for a second. Assassin trying to see if he can charge in. Bubble in the radiant and everything. It's going to be a quick stun as Anto looking to clean him down, but I don't think Sigil of Fear would have gotten him too if only he placed it a little bit earlier. But definitely had himself a solid go. Susana going to be up next. Trying, I like your pet. I like your pet a lot. Trying to get some damage onto Atho with a mortar call, sending him out in the open, full your way and everything. The man just bubbled, so if you get a bunch of dots on him, he might be looking at Spell Ward and gonna be Malefic Raptors actually kind of ramping up through Atho. The man's health is not doing good. I know he's got Susana locked down. Lay on hands does give Susana an opportunity here. Fear to follow, does get kicked, not a lot of health. Maybe still as a defensive, does have a little bit of heal. Gonna be an interrupt onto Atho as he's trying to go for a little bit of a blinder to Susana. Still dots are in, live drain to follow. He got himself a Shield of Vengeance. He's okay for a little bit. That lay on hands is gonna give him a little bit of time to work with. Glare, I think, does get to hit Susana, right? No, dots are still in. I think he was able to get all the dots onto Atho at the very least, I think. I'm pretty sure. Big hammer hanging over Susana's head. Not much to do. Mortar Coil as Atho charges in. Might be looking to Spell Ward and Trinket right after. There goes the Spell Ward and Susana needs an out. Oh, it needs a big heal. You can't do anything right now. I think it just might be lights out for the Warlock. This is going to be Rage of Fairlath. I want to see the final hit of Fairlath Atho. That is a Rage of Fairlath. I love seeing it. But I want to see the final swing of the ability, but he's got nothing versus BD. He just spent everything into that Warlock. He did spend Lay on Hands and Spell Warden though. So like, to be fair, the Warlock did do quite a bit of damage. BD though, trying to see if he could get himself out of this one. He's in a bit of a ring of just on a ringer right now, let's be honest. Ring of Fire, Ring of Frost, and a ring around Jayhawk is what he's got to weave in order to find a way around the mage. This goes in for a bit of an invis. This wizard is actually going in for a lot of defenses really early on with that really, I guess, aggressive use of a greater fate. No, not greater fate. Greater invisibility, I guess is the word. He goes invisible using the ability called invisibility. Wow. I'm a wordsmith, let me tell you. Big blink says he does get cleaved. So, with the Sigil of Fear catching him, does not go for the Undead Racial, instead goes in for an Ice Block. Gotta get himself a bit of a resetty, as BD got himself this full purple-esque looking thing. Why don't we have new demon forms for demon hunters, by the way? They gave Warlocks a bunch of new demons. They gave a bunch of classes a bunch of new customizations. Why can't Demonology Warlocks, why can't demon hunters customize the demon forms? Blizzard, good question. Easy idea. Easy idea. You don't have to pay me for this. And actually, somebody in chat, I think Brago said it way before that I did. Big cleaver onto Jay as he does get cleaved down with yet another blade dance, just cutting the boy to bits. He's got himself Arcane Surge. He's trying to stay aggressive. Big blink away from BD, but he doesn't give him a breathing room. It's gonna go for the reversal as he charges right back in. The amount of mobility Demon Hunters have, you're just trying to stay away from the guy, knocking him around all over the place, and he just cannot get peeled off of you at all. Shifting power as a last bit of chance just to give yourself a shield. He moves it immediately, just consumes that shield with lore. Second to last one left over on that team is Nalix. I was about to say, what was Nalix at? We got the mount. Oh, it looks so good. I'm still trying for it, man. I still haven't done my alls this week for the mount. Grippy hand available for low right now, as he does have a full stun onto BD, trying to see if he can claw the man down as best as possible. Stun by BD with a what's it called? A Strangulate by lore. AMS a little bit ahead of time as he doesn't have a lot of health to work with. It is fully completely necrotic out as he's trying to go for a bit of recovery as best as he can. BD with a bit of a backflip, got himself another blade dance, getting gripped and on the last set of blade dance actually I think helps out the Demon Hunter, and he does get to take him out. Nalix is trying to give this man as much of an honor duel by the looks of it. He's charging in. He just wants to go in for a bit of that hit and run. Nalix still just trying to let her heal. He's just trying to let him heal. He's like, okay, I'm fine with you go for a bit of the blade dance, but like, heal a little. Look at that bow. I like this. Look at the honor duel, man. I like seeing it. Oh, he's actually just gonna let Nalix borrow souls. He's gonna purge him full of souls. Every time he purges him, he spawns a soul, and that can heal him. He can do that like every 10 seconds or something, unless Sham can heal him. I mean, if Sham wanted to heal him, I think that would have been perfectly fine too. That would have been a little quicker, right? but Nalix gave him just enough of a recovery. Quick fear onto BD. Nalix looks like playing a little defensive, got himself a bit of first aid. BD trying to see if he can deny the second wind healing meta as a parry is out for Nalix, charges in but countered with a full immune by BD. Got himself a sigil of fear. Nalix with a blaze storm just so he cannot be shaken. Big charge around the corner with a hunt to follow for BD. Blade dance does get a take Nalix down. My goodness, the amount of damage he does is just a lot. I got it today. It looks so good, Nalix. This is such a good looking mount, man. That is a good looking mount. Griff trying to see if he can just take down BD without giving him a chance. Full secret technique. There's just no shot. Sham, I'm so sorry to be doing this to you. You're gonna have to fight a rogue as your first match of tonight. First time this man gets to play this evening, and it's a rogue, and it's a Griff too. It's a rogue that looks for the resetty spaghetti every time he can get it, dude. Knees weak, arms are heavy. This rogue is looking for that resetted spaghetti. And Sham having to pop defenses in and trinket really early on, though. Does catch Griff. Does he realize a blind to follow? Has himself the earth elemental. If only these pets were just attack Griff. Why don't these pets attack Griff? This is why I hate when you have pets and you don't have an AI that you can like directly control, like attack target. Is the worst. Is the worst because they'll just waddle around like, oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know there's a rogue that's flame shock to root it out in the open. I know you don't want it to reset. I'm just not gonna do anything. Big loss out of Sham, but does get his weapons yoinked away by the rogue. Still plenty of maelstrom building for Sham though, trying to catch up a bit of healing. Does get interrupted. Griff taking huge hits though, going for a quick vanish. Still got himself a cloak of shadows on a trinket in case things really get rough. Sham got himself a wall, picking up the eye. Wants to get himself as much recovery, but also looking out for the rogue as best as he can, if possible at all. Root around the corner. Maybe, oh, Cloak of Shadows, Gouge to follow Sham. I don't know if you got anything for this one. Oh, kidding a shot. Oh, knocking the rogue back for just a smidge. But he still closes the gap with a quick eviscerate. Not much you could do there. That is rough. 4 for the DH though. Taking it back. Didn't want to give him an honor duel. My add-ons failed. Couldn't use abilities. Had to reload. Oh. Well, if anything, Alex, we're just going to pretend like you did want to give him honor duel. Because it looked really cool. It looked like you were being a cool butt about it. You know what I mean? If anything. Give him just enough recovery. If anybody asks, that's what we're gonna do. That's the story we're gonna go with. Yo, yeah. Yeah. Need more bodies? Could join another spot. Let me, yeah, I got one. Yeah. Yeah, invite me. I got your replacement right here. I got your replacement right here, bud. I'll get Oblivion. Yay. Hey, thanks for coming by, Anto. Appreciate you, my guy. I can invite now. No. Chill Bliv, you can get you in here in a second, my guy. Invite now. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'll make you lead. I will make you lead just for group stuff. Okay. Athom, where are you? Beauty. You know what, Athom, I'm gonna put you here. You deserve to be in the favorited. It makes no sense why you're not there. Let me know when ready, champ. Yep. Yeah, we just keep doing more and more of them. Fun don't stop. Cool. I'm gonna make a blue lead. Ready, my pal. I don't like the word pal, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I would call you champ just because I mean that in a good way. I mean champ in a good way, but pal, I've never heard anybody call somebody pal in a good way. I gotta go. Wait, what? Waiting. Hold on. DH might have to go. We're trying to find out if he does. Never mind. Don't worry. I won't worry at all. I won't worry my pretty little head. Here I go. Beautiful. Okay. Cool. Gonna queue it up now. You are on Among Us? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, Chill Bliv. Oh, Chi Bliv. I thought it was Chill Bliv. Yeah, I'm stupid. But you guys knew that. Right, you guys knew that. Obliv and Athaman. Tiger's Peak, I guess, because I don't want to give you guys a Blade's Edge because you guys hate Blade's Edge. DHs feel horrible to duel against. Yeah. They're just so mobile and so much damage, and it's just like, I think it's just it's a Death Knight thing to lore. To a degree, it's a Death Knight thing as well, right? Like as a Death Knight, there's not a lot of classes that are like a good matchup for you, especially since like Frost, it doesn't like even instantly burst. You still need like a little bit of ramp up and a bit of a go. It's a little setup class, a little, you know. Whereas DHs don't need much of a setup. They just get like buffs, charge and stun, one hit, another hit, another, and this goes most of the damage, like in 2 globals. Whereas for DK, it's a lot more global, just like set up, and you're just building and building obliterate damage. A trinket and just like, yeah, it's rough. They is here. Wes, are you okay? Hold on, Wes, I can't even understand. Elcom de the way Elk. Are you good? Hold on, I'm Wes, are you all good? I'm hoping Wes isn't having a stroke or something. That'd be the worst. Switch. Got ourselves lore over for the team too. We're ready to go. First up on the team was Jayhawk. We got ourselves Grip on that team as well. I do like the way that Spider looks. Is that the PvP one? Or is that the couple $1 million one, Buckaroo one? Blind in middle on the chill Bliv as he's trying to see if he can charge over to. He's blinking all over the place. Doesn't go for the Lexi the way that it's hard to track where he goes, but it's easy to see where Laura's gonna be. Just trying to walk through the ring of peace like it's nothing. Immediate defenses for Laura though, as the man got IBF together with the Deathpack, trying to have himself a go versus Chill. He still has himself, or Bliv rather, has himself a trinket in case he needs to. Immediate disarm into Lore as he finally ramped up with his burst. There's just not much a Death Knight can do against a Monkus, man. Got blasted in the opener. Finally got himself a go just to have his weapon yoinked away. There's just not much that could be done. On that team 1, we also got ourselves Sham back in here as well as BD. We got ourselves Susada over in the Destruction this time and Wish over as a Monkus as well. I love your mount, by the way. I think it looks so good. A little Murloc with the blue Scott thing at the very end. Not much of a Death Knight can do double regardless of a class. Honestly, Lore, it's not easy as a Death Knight. Like, just ask Chill. Chill would rather play Frost DK at any moment he can, but it's rough, man. It's just been like that for like a good bit. Unless they do a whole revamp of Frost, like it's like even Unholy got a bit of a revamp too. Karma onto Jay does go in for the block here. What we're talking about? Oh, he just cheesed it. Oh no, Jay just cheesed that Karma. He just bumped that touch of the magic, built up the damage to the Karma. Quick block at the end and a barrage right after as the Monk is trying to back up out of there. I didn't expect it out of you. That is a cheeky little move. That is cheeky. The definition of the word cheeky, completely. Got himself a little bit of a trinket as Susano dropping down a big old meteor down onto Jay. Got himself touching the magic back up. Susano with more chaos balls. Jay just looking to see if he can maybe get as much damage as he can while maintaining himself as best as possible. Then it's an observer up above doing percentage health and damage, so you better be careful. Either line aside the thing as you attack Susano, or want to eliminate the thing as soon as possible. Just goes extinguished. It's going to be a full-on burst out for Susano. That is a lot of damage out of this Warlock that Jay does not have an ice block for. That cheeky little block paid for it in return. Susano is going to have to fight versus Griff though, as he got himself the Arcane Barrier. Not really Griff's fault here. It's just when Arcane Mages press their Mass Barrier, it gives a shield for everybody for like 2 minutes. Just a tiny, it's just not a tiny, it's a decent absorb shield. Like, it's not really... yeah. Not really Griff's fault there. And Susano does go down to a rogue just who has himself a full go. Yeah, this is sub-rogue. They've nerfed him a couple of times, and they still can just, like, 1-0 somebody. If you don't press a defensive... Susano, I think, could have pressed the Dark Pact. I don't know if they had a Dark Pact coming up, or if they had it available throughout that stun, or if they just had it coming back up, or maybe felt like, you know what, it's an opener for the rogue. I think I'll be okay. I'll save a cooldown for later. I'll save a trinket for later. Yeah, you just cannot save anything against the rogues, man. And when you don't save it, they'll exploit it. It's just a catch-22. You either trinket now and die later, or you don't trinket and you you die, it doesn't matter very much. You know what I mean? Trinket out of Griff off that stun as he continues on that go with a secret technique right after him. As BF got himself a lot of wings, actually. He just got wings upon wings upon wings. I saw those little, what are the Cataclysm wings, I think they're called? I think, or at least they were, I think, added back in Kata. Those little, or it's either that, or it's either the trinket from BF last raid. Stun onto BFD, does go in for the trinket with the stun reversal back at the Griff. Hunter follow, looking for that full-on recovery. Griff for the Cloak of Shadows as he goes in for full meta. If only he Blade Dance. I feel like he would have killed Griff either way though. But Griff does escape out of there without any dots, and BFD gets hit with a gouge. Next stun could be really deadly for him. He needs to be very careful. Either needs to have a vengeful retreat or an immunity, and I don't think he's got either one of those. BFD still taking huge hits, living that secret technique barely though. Does go down to an eviscerate either way. Griff just needed to chain a couple of the stuns back to back. Not much you could have done in that situation. Again, all you can do is either preempt it or just predict that it's going to be stunned. If you can immune it or vengeful, that's about all you can do. Otherwise, the ball is in a rogue's court. Into a full road onto Griff, does not have a cloak, does not have a trinket, has himself advantage in case he wants to escape. Triple wolves are on him. Sham with a trinket, trying to see if he can trap Griff in place with the totem. Does get to evade the totem with a quick vanish. I think there's still a dot on Griff, and maybe that root totem could recap him. No, doesn't get to him. Sham just trying to see if he can find himself an angle versus Griff, but a quick sap out of the rogue. I don't know what you can really do in this situation. Is there even a chance? Does go for the root, trying to see if he can get himself some kind of setup. Blind by the rogue, is just looking for an escape. I don't know if he got himself a clean reset. No, just goes in for a kidney shot instead. It's going to be a dance. Does Sham have anything for this one? Walling, the secret technique, which is a little bit delayed for Griff. Does hit him with an Elder Blast. That's also a pet joining in. Second set of wolves. Actually, all those wolves maybe could build up quite a bit of damage. Hold on, that's a lot of Maelstrom. Lightning Bolt is going to be huge. That's double Nature Wolf, one Frosty. If you got yourself another Elder Blast, that could be quite a bit of damage. Does go for the cloak last second. Does get the cloak back with advantage. No, not even advantage, just a shot him out. So he still has advantage in the back pocket for later. Sham trying to stay ahead of the curve here, picking up the eye. If he can catch Grifka with the root totem, he'll be fine. He needs to look to the right of him though. He's not looking behind him. That is the thing. There's a lot of angles where Rogue could be. There's the statues, there's these pillars, there's these corners, there's these angles. And unless you can find him some way, somehow, I don't think it's going to happen. Trying to see if he can knock him. He more or less knew that Griff has to be in this area right here, right? But at this point, Shadow Blades, Gouge, Kidney Shot, maybe you can knock the Rogue back as he goes for Secret Technique and time it right? No. Got himself a wolf at the very least. Maybe Maelstrom trying to go for a stun? No, Shadow Strike at the very end. They're taking him out. Whoosh is the last one left. I don't know if Whoosh... I mean, maybe he can do it, but it's a rough matchup, man. It is definitely a very, very rough matchup. Wait, is it Alex charging out? Is Alex just trying to say hello? Yeah. Is he here? Whoosh? Are we good? He's trying to give himself a bit of a heal. Griff, give him a little love tap. A little love stab. For Whoosh, though, I think it might be... It's a rough one, man. It's a tough one. The Rogue still has himself cheat dead. He's still got a trinket. Trinket out of Whoosh, I think if you're going to trinket, you got to get super aggressive. You got to find a way to punch the Rogue. And that's a gouge to follow as he goes in for a bit of a go. Zoen is up. He's ready to have himself another setup. Board immediately for Whoosh with Electric under Griff. Full Serenity immediately trinkets and vanishes before he takes any damage. Whoosh trying to be extra proactive. Picking up the eye. I think the best Whoosh can do right now is he can maybe Shadow Mill the Kidney Shot or Karma a lot of Griff's go. Now that he doesn't have a cloak, that's the only other way I think he can maybe win. That's a full Shadowy Duel. It's over. It's over. Yeah, there's just nothing you can do. That is a rough one. This is actually nothing. This is actually nothing. And that's the nerf version of Rogues. Like, they keep nerfing them every few weeks. They just keep nerfing them a little bit more and a little bit more. And they can still just one bang you in the opener. If you don't have a trinket, that's over. You just got to make sure you trinket the right thing, and that's it. You're chilling. It's rough. It is a rough one. This is why I thought maybe we should have Griff go last, so then everybody else on each team could actually get a chance to play. Let me know if teams are good. Let me know if R. Let me know if R. Let me know if teams are good. Let me know if team is still 5-man strong and R. And we'll queue again. Yeah. Yeah. That's a rough one. Arr, Captain. I like that. Griff, don't you have a survival hunter? You want to bring that thing? I think I like watching survival hunters more than sub rogues, to be honest. To be fair, we'll see if Obliv's team is ready or maybe he's done. Rogues is just another DK. Exactly. How you doing, by the way? Chills. Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Hope you're doing good. I got another clip of you playing on your sword character that I still want to put up as well. I'll probably do that for tomorrow or edit it at some point tomorrow or day after that or whatever. But how you doing, my guy? It's not geared. Fair enough. I actually, speaking about gearing alts, I started to gear out my shaman for PvP a little bit. That thing is a lot of fun. It's so much fun. I'm not playing the lava burst playstyle though. I kind of got inspired by the big man from EU with his big zappy combo, and I've been kind of loving it. I even crafted some PvP gear on that thing. Can you believe it? I mean, crafting PvP gear with like just spark or whatever, it's not that difficult. So there's that, right? But yeah, I might end up recrafting those pieces later for like PvE purposes at some point. But yeah, as it stands right now, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of good. Oblivion's not getting back to me. Or if you need more. I don't know if Obliv is around or not. I usually start beginning also the other patch. Yeah, level the shaman is suggested, by the way. It's actually really fun with shaman. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Are you playing it as enhanced most likely? Because all three specs are pretty good right now. Enhanced is definitely the popular one, but I think elemental, once you get your force set, is also really fun. But it's also, even until then, it's really fun too. Rest is also pretty good. Like if you just like playing a more damage focused healer, the master one is really good. So if anybody's ever low, you can just top them. But like the combos you can weave abilities together with, that's always been the best part of shaman. Elemental, like I said, definitely give enhancement a go. I think you'll like it as you're leveling up, especially if you play like the elementalist enhancement, right, where you lean more into like the lightning bolt abilities, maelstrom generation, more elemental damage like lava lash challenge and elemental blast. I think you'll like that a lot too. It's really fun, but elemental is really good. Oh no. Okay, well, we gotta remake the group then. Alrighty. Well, rip. I left. Okay. Never mind. Alright, we're gonna have to reform the group that were in Team Obliv. If you were in team with T-Bliv, join us up. We got an LFG going right now. We'll get you guys all back in here, re-scrape a group together if we can, some way, somehow. But yeah. So if you guys want to join, well, welcome to it. We'll just we'll reform. So find us over in LFG Raids Legacy like you did last time. Saya, my man, how you doing, bud? Welcome. Let me see if we can switch it to raid immediately. You can help me invite the homies. Sham, yeah, get back in here, my guy. I love this elemental. It's somebody I'm geared right now. I'm gearing it right now. I'll try enhancement though. Do you have a link for a build in that case? I don't have one that I can recommend. However, I can find one very quickly. Like, I imagine you'd want like an all-purpose build. So let me give you a build for like M+ generally, yeah? Like a good M+ build. The build you will want to run is, let me export it. This one, logging. Anthrax, how you doing, my guy? Hey, you want to get a +1 in here? Because we got a couple of spots. How you doing, by the way? Hope you're doing good. That's the build that I would run. So this build is, now that Subcreation is taken over by Archon, I gotta replace that actually. Let me do this. Archon GG. Let me add this in here while we're at it. Useful WoW links. I used to have Symbod, hero damage. I don't really use hero damage myself anymore, so let me remove that actually. Blood Mallet is still good. I'll remove this. Subcreation is Let me add this here. Archon. Wait. I removed something there. I didn't mean to. There we go. Archon. Previously. Oh, sub creation. Or 4. Or builds, talent builds, and quick guides for M+ content. Here we go, updated. Oh yeah. But yeah, so this is the build. It basically runs into like Thundershock. You don't have to run Ponzi Cleansing. That one can be moved out and you can do whatever you want to do with this one. But like this is like your standard build for like CC, utility, party stuff, or whatever. In the Spectre, you're picking up a bunch of like, not really going into heavy physical damage. You go into heavy magic damage because of your tier set. And then you're picking up the Wolves, you're picking up the Primordial because that's synergized with the tier set. And then you're also picking up like magic stuff. You don't have to pick up Wind Fury in dungeons, but for raids, you'll definitely want to pick up Wind Fury if you're in a melee group. And you pick up Elemental Blast here, grab yourself Crash Lightning. That's essentially the build you run. You dot up the boys and Lava Lash and stuff. There it is. Kind of drunk but not shy. All good, my guy. All good. Yeah, if it's just not working out, if you're just not really feeling it, man, all thanks. All good, my man. Don't you worry about it. So we still need, what, like 2 more? We need 2 more boys! 2 more bodies for this side of the 5V5 1v1 DUELS over in the EU. Well, let's get an invite, man. I think we had K-Scale. I think I hit up K-Scale earlier, right? K's. I don't think I did. But K-Scale. Did I not? Cajun. Corner. Hey, wanna join 5V5 DUELS, friend? I can also ask Marcy. Hey, wanna join 5V5 DUELS, friend? Say hi to me. Hey, Anthrax, how you doing, my guy? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good night out. Okay, so we still need 2 more. What else do we have on Team Obliv? Yo, Warlock guy, Susano, where are you at? I don't know if you want to join us back, but we got a spot, my guy. If you want to join in, what do you think I'm gonna roll today? Hey, all good, my guy, all good. No worries. You okay, Dal? I'm good. I'm just like I'm spacing out really badly, Wes. I'm fine, man. I'm chilling. I just space out pretty badly, really badly. I haven't had like a proper break day, so I've been kind of trying to mitigate it, and I'm just slow on everything, behind and slow, and yeah, that's basically it. Plus, I also spent the entire this morning, and then just ever since I woke up until like the last hour of the stream, just working on gathering footage for a project, and I'm just like grinding, and it's just a lot of like trying to get clips and stuff. I meant your random chat. I mean, I kind of do random chats here and there anyway, yeah? I do it plenty often. But yeah, I'll try it. I think you'll like the build. I think you'll like it a lot. Do you know if the Dreaming Equipment chests or crests are worth your notes? Not necessarily, no. Like if you have like absolutely 0 gear, then yeah, like if they have 0 gear, like you could buy them if you just have a bunch of flight stones and you have nothing to use them on your main. I don't think they're necessarily needed. They're okay. They're just like if you have an excess of flight stones and you got a 0 gear character, like you could just give them gear, but like you gotta replacing a lot of those items because they're so low item level. Right, at least PvP conquest boxes, those are the end game gear you'll be able to use. The boxes for PvE are replaceable. You're gonna replace them, even if you get like best in slot trinkets. They're so low item level, you're not really gonna find a best in slot item there anyway. You know, enough rogue. True. True. Yeah, I don't think it's worth. Gorky gets to be not last and suddenly we lose 3 people. Coincidence? Not hating, by the way. I feel ya. Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, why don't we have Griff go last? Because like the games go into the opening anyway. I mean, there he went pretty aggro, to be fair, but yeah. 441 without upgrade options. Is it 441? It can be upgraded, but it's at veteran item level 441. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I want to say it's pretty sure it's 441. It is upgradable. I don't think it's that good of an items. I honestly think it's you're in a better spot just getting like a couple of friends to maybe like help you get carried through a normal and get a gear that way. Honestly, like you're gonna be replacing those items so fast, it's just not really even worth, unless you're just against women and resources. It can be a nice starter, but it's not like a crazy good set. It's not a crazy high item level. Now if it was like normal, like 450, that would be a lot better, or 460 or so. That would be a whole nother story, but nah, it's okay. You'll just end up replacing them, and it's like, it just feels less valuable. Like if I'm gonna replace it anyway, then what is the point? You know? What is the point? Alright, so we still need 2 more for this team, and I think we need like, what, 1 more for Team Atho, or you guys got 5 right now? But yeah, if you guys got homies you want to invite, you're more than welcome to. Groups are listed, ready to go. You guys can do whatever, man. You guys can do whatever. We'll see if we can get ourselves another team here, potentially. Possibly. This guy's on Wrath. Bay for Sork. I don't even remember who this guy is. I have a lot of people with names I just don't remember in real ID. But people actually play Wrath. I realized today that I only own 5 pairs of socks. Oh. Asking some of my friends. Hell yeah, and Alex. We need 2 more for this one. And I think we'll be good to go. As long as Team Atho still got 5. If they have 5. Because I think I went through and I saw the homies in reality. Unless like Koopa is around. And then maybe you can like pester him about it. How many games have we done so far? Like 11 last week. We need 8, man. I need Kiosk back in these. That's what I need. I put a group together. I put up a group. Okay. Sounds good. We still need 2. Atho's also got a group, so if you guys want to join his group, you're more than welcome to as well. So we need 1 for Atho, 2 for this one, actually. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll find a way. Did I ask Mal this week? Mel Furion. I did not. Let me see if he's done to join in. Hey, Mal. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? I'm pretty sure I asked Marcy, but I could be wrong. I know that I asked SKXR for sure. I think as many would have if Griff go at first. 3 times as many as we would have if Griff went first. Okay, I don't want to give Griff that much grief. You know what I mean? I don't want to give Griff that much grief. Also, another thing we could try, because I can't really do it because RP realms are all kinds of weird. But if you see anybody out here in Duratar or in the Alliance side outside of the what's it called? Stormwind. If you see them out there, like you want to be like, yo, you want to join 5V5 Duels thing? Do you know what that is? Do you want to try it? Like, more than welcome to. I just can't see nobody because of the RP realms thing, the Argent Dawn stuff. Like on Dalaran server on NA, I could see everybody because it's like not secluded apart from each other. But on this realm, yeah, I'm kind of limited what I can invite. Like a show Magic Griff versus 10 people. Like at once, I mean that'll be like in Gurubashi Arena, that'll be a play. I'd have to play as a demon hunter so I can at least spectate whenever you do stealth out. That would be a way to do it. But yeah, we got 2 groups. We need 2 here and 1 on Team Atho. I don't have 2 hours. You know what? You're probably not wrong about the 2-hour thing. You're probably not wrong. We just need a couple more buys, man. I want to get a couple more duels tonight, just so we can have like ourselves a full EU run, because I got a BFD run later tonight, man. I'll be playing some actual classic, doing the raid, playing BFD with the boys. So I want to get this going, man, as possible. I think I want to also add one of these in here. And I want to add it to here. I never actually got a proper thing of dress bar. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Links updated. Might as well, yeah. Have an army. I have a Grifka. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like it. That's an old meme. It reminds me just how long it's been since we've seen that movie, dude. It's been an age. It's been an age. I'm just spoken Griff. You've been okay today. Yo, I do miss the priest and the shadow and the survival hunters we had last week though. That was an absolute banger. That was an absolute blast, man. I want to see more of that. Because priests in particular, like they've been kind of a little bit out of the spotlight in duels, but also like I think in PvP to a degree. I'm kind of trying to hedge my bets here without statement. And I'm trying to coach it a little, but I just feel like the survivability has been just all over the place. Like you either pop your cooldowns at a precise time and maybe luck out a little bit, but that armor buff made him just a lot better at range, or what is it? Hey, how are you? Hello. Made him better against like not range, against I guess range hunters, but physical damage in general, right? A lot tankier against it, which is good. I think it's a good change. I think it's a fantastic change. That's the kind of stuff we want to see. And I wonder if they'll do any more like class tuning this week. But yeah, we're kind of hoping to do. Want to go some gladiators? Yo, you got some gladiators you want to invite, my guy? You got some homies you want to invite potentially? That could be the play. It's my RP alt hideout. What's up, Vicanti? How you doing, my guy? Argamar is up and wants to join in. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, I feel ya. I can't even see any of the homies outside of org, man. Otherwise, I'd be able to invite it myself. But yeah, all good, man. All good. There's probably all kinds of... I imagine it's all like phasing and all that kind of stuff is weird just because of like the event that's happening right outside with the Valentine's Day event. The WoW version of it, which is Love is in the Air. Where's Holy Saya? He's in our group. He's in this one. We got Saya, we got a Sham, we got an Anthrax. We gotta get a couple more bodies though. Still looking for 2 more. And Atho's still looking for 1 more, I think, yeah? Yeah, Atho's still looking for a 1 as well. So we need like 3 more or less. Yeah, so the boy's in. I want to see if Grain will hop on, man, because Tell never really got to play last week. He got to play like a little bit, like half a game maybe, but most. But very, very little. He didn't get much of a chance, and I kind of feel bad. Okay, I might have mentioned you earlier. I want to see if maybe Sejiro wants to join in. Maybe like, hey, duels tonight? I'll just ask anyway. See if we'd be down for it. SBNA. Wait, what? Go for a 4? We don't even have 4 on this side of the team, man. Don't even have 4. And even at the end of the day, I do like doing my duels as a 5-5 1v1. instead of 4v4 1v1. I feel like just losing out a body on either side, it just makes things a little bit less fun, right? Because just like the dynamic is not the same, you know? So it's like a cop-out. I'd rather just... like if we just been like grinding duels and somebody didn't get a chance to play and all we got is 4 and we're like, all right, last one for the night, I'm fine sending it as a 4v4. But like I usually like to do proper 5v5s if we can. And if you have the groups like we did last week, hell, we don't need to do that at all. It's just a different, like, it just feels different, you know? It feels so much better when you have proper 5. Better than 0v0. Yo, I need to go in 10 minutes. All good, my guy. All good, fam. Syndrome Festival. All good, Anthrax. All good. Okay. Okay. Well, to know if we are ready. So that was up, Jake. How you doing, my guy? Yo, I got a BFD run later tonight. And, yeah. Hopefully. Got a BFD run tonight, so should be able to get some XP and some gear. They hotfix something? Mythic plus strategy, Everbloom, Stinger, Dominant Mind strategy fixed. Over the last few days, players found out they're using Dominant Mind and our Rock Spine Stinger allowed NPCs to keep casting a Venom Burst. This continues to scale with kill level, present over 25% of group's damage while in the key. Wait, so just like you use the bug with just Venom Burst adds? Wait. That's kind of OP. That's actually kind of OP. Well, good thing Tattle's got that thing nerfed, huh? Good old new Forge. Okay, yeah, all good, dude. 4-4 good for me. Maybe, dude, maybe. Like, if it's really just coming down to the wire, I'm down. Like, if we just got a +1 for this one, I'm down to just try a 4v4. Waylock isn't even getting emo aura in his face. Oh, I saw, dude, I saw. You see the data mine like helms and like glove slots or something, or ring slots or wrist slots? Apparently a lot of those abilities, even the one with the Hurricane for druids, that's not coming out until a future phase. I'm a little bit sad, honestly. But then again, druids might not be even getting Hurricane until like level 50 or whatever it is. So it's, you know, it's kind of rough, man. I was excited for it. I thought like, oh, I'll be able to use AoE, but I'm just kind of left Moonfire, Sunfire, Moonfire, Sunfire, Moonfire, Sunfire, Moonfire, Sunfire. That's all I can do. Spam Moonfires and Sunfires, and then Wrath and Star Surge. Or I guess I'll be able to also, but Wrath, and then Star Burst, then Wrath, or Starfire, right? Starfire? Wrath, Starfire with Eclipses. Wrath, Starfire, Wrath, Starfire. Or I guess like Wrath, Starfire, Starfire. You get what I mean. Hurricane's a level 40. Makes no sense for it to come out of last phase when it isn't a big grab at 40. Yeah, it's. I guess it kind of makes sense because they wanted to still add more runes in the future, right? And they really just wanted to add this new set. But yeah, that would have been pretty awesome, just being able to just like Hurricane and just blast mobs with it like it's a rain of fire and just like, you know, top meters and whatnot. Because in AoE it feels a little bit weird right now playing a Boomkin or playing a Balance Druid. Come we'll Draken the duel, boys. I can't even go for Draken on this thing. Emo aura good because of Hellfire's level 44, but come on, give him my AoE. Is that what it does? Emo replaces Hellfire? Is that what it does? Or like it scales off of Hellfire? Yeah, Immolation would have been pretty awesome though. That would have been great. But yeah, would have been an awesome one. Yeah, and there's a couple others that are not adding in. If I can find that list. There's some good ones. There's like a bunch of slam ones for Warrior 2. See if I can find it really quickly. In the classic section. Data mine phase 2. Confirmed phase 2. As I continue to discover runes for the series, been confirmed the new rune slots for players are waist and feet slots. During our data mine phase 2, we uncover data for runes and head and wrist slots, which aren't actually obtainable in phase of season discovery. So full list of data mines were not available. Yeah, here's a full list of them that are not available. Shield Mastery, Vigilance, Tasteful Blood, Gale Winds, Improved Bark Skin, Gore, Comet Potency, which would have been pretty cool. Deep Freeze would have been awesome. Pandemic would have been really cool. Sanctuary and stuff. Divine Ages would have been pretty neat too. A Wrecking Crew with like melee hits with Enragium. Your melee hits Enragium increase on physical damage. Oh, that actually would have been great too. Rampage would have been awesome. Effalo would have been great for Healy Druids. Balefire Bolt would have been pretty awesome. Displacement would have been cool to use. UA would have been awesome. Felguard would have been cool. You know what I mean? Like Void Zone, whatever the hell that does. It's like AoE on them. TNT would have been cool. You know, stuff like that would have been great. It's rough, man. Show our Rogue Ruins, please. I mean, I just kind of went over them, right? Wait, we got a 5th. Hold on a second. Can we get a 6th? Can we get a 6th for this group? Or are we just doing a 4v4? Are we just doing this as a 4v4, man? My group is full. Hold on, we just need one more. We just need uno más. Wait, we need uno más. Athor got 5. Hold on, Athor got 1, we got 1. We just need one more, dude. Anthrax, is a girl around by any chance? It said she's watching something, but like, will she be able to pop in? Just one game. Just all one out of the way. Hold on, let me see if Pav wants to join in. Hey, Pav. Wanna help us fill a 5V5 1v1 duel? I'm gonna see if it's what he says. We just need Uno Mas, man. We'll be good to go. We got a 5. Just need that one. What's up, Nalix? How you doing, my guy? What is this? What are you? Is that a gnome? Oh my god. A big old head of yours. Shirikatas is the easiest rune. I didn't even see how you unlocked that one, but yeah, I was gonna do a bit of research myself actually. Maybe do a bit of like best runes you're probably gonna need in phase 2. You know? I think those will be really, really good. Disarm Trap and Swamposaurus. Really? Disarm a Trap and Swamposaurus. That's all? That's so easy. Just one level, boy. Some intros on balls, dude. This is a +1. That's all we need, man. So we can get a full 5. Just because Athor got 5. If Athor still got 4, we'll probably do 44, but yeah. That's all. Feels like a level 1 rune. Yeah. There's quite a lot of them that are in Swamposaurus. In fact, a lot of them maybe go on like expeditions and running all over the place. But that's a good one if you want to tank as a rogue. Because like rogues don't really have a lot of AoE, but here is an actual AoE button. So it's really good, and I imagine you'll be able to maintain quite a bit of AoE and common point building and stuff, you know? But yeah, I'll probably do a video, like I need to do research on some of these runes, and I'll probably do like, I don't know, a recommendation of phase 2 stuff, now that people are finding them. I think for druids, like that mana one is good, but also Eclipse Imagine is really good. I was gonna maybe do Eclipse and Berserk. I think Berserk would be really good too, just because it's a rage cost and energy cost and a lot of your abilities, so you can just spam them out really, really quickly. Seems like that would be a solid one. I want to see like if they update any guides on WoW Tavern or WoW Head, because a lot of it is down to like theory crafting for now. When did you finish killing the boss in Classic? When did you finish killing the boss in Classic? Grifka? I have no idea what that even means, to be honest. I don't really know what that means. We still just need one more, man. One of my boys wasn't a firefighter game for 2 years. We just roll a start. Yep. Once we zone in, +1 and we good to go. I'm gonna go low on Paladin. One of the Warlock runes requires NG? Really? That's crazy. If you do a level of Paladin, play him as a tank, get some AoE Divine, what is it? Divine Storm for Cleave, the Shield Throw, and Taunt, and you're chilling. You could actually just tank and just have no mana issues at all. And later you could replace or add one of those runes where you can get like man, I forgot what's it called. It's like, I'm drawing a blank so badly. It's It's like a rune that they added with this phase, where it just cuts down the mana cost, or gives you mana regen every time you auto attack, but it reduces the healing of a lot of your heal. So like if you want to play Holy Paladin or non-Holy Paladin, it's pretty good there. Lost a body? Okay, hold on. Do we just send it a 44, boys? Because after this last one guy, do we just send it as a 44 just as the last one for the night, man? Do we do it? So easy to get. That one, really? Okay, some runes are much easier than others, apparently. Which one is the easy one for druids? Because I know that Feral apparently have to do challenge and shout and stuff. Let's go. Okay, we'll 4v4. We will 4v4. Call it, I think. How to find the rune. Go to the runes of Ultrak, click the skeleton, south facing wall, loot it. You are right, what the hell? Wait 20 minutes, open potential firepower, guaranteed 4v4, easy choice. Okay. Well, we will run it as a 4v4. 4v4. Okay, we'll do this. Saya, yeah, Saya, I'll make a lead. Queuing up. No. We'll do this as like on call of the night, I think. Where's Saya? Did it not whisper me? No, I'll find you real quickly. Holy... Am I blind? Where's H? No, you're Breeze ass. You're M. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the wrong thing. Okay. I'm looking for the wrong thing. That makes all the sense in the world. I was looking for the name Holy Sire with the H, but that's not right. Alrighty, boys. And Breezaz and Athaman 5. I'm just gonna send you guys in the grand. Just in the grand. As good as Talarian playing arms. Tal is really good as arms warrior, man. One of the best that I've seen. Tal is an incredibly good warrior. Don't let him tell you otherwise. Alrighty, we'll do this as a 4v4 just because we're having a hard time filling in those lads. But it's okay. We'll probably count this one as the last one for the night. We actually had a decent set of games on EU. Not quite last week, but hey, fantastic games. I enjoyed a lot of these. These have been great. Let's send Griff last, just because I feel like, or otherwise I feel like his man's going to run a buck. So Griff goes last. Eclipse is a question, a Dream State is a grab a seat and water it. Yeah, I know. Eclipse it's just such disparity between them. It's crazy, you know? Twitch. Got ourselves, oh god, we did it again. We time traveled. Okay, that happened more than once. Anthrax over for the team 1. I like this like one shoulder that you have your little like imp thing on ya. That kind of fits together super well. Holy Sire on that team together with Namera as an arms warrior as Sham. Also, I like your whole setup. I like your whole Mog, by the way. I like that mask too. I've been a big fan of those completely, dude. That's so good. Afterman on that team. We got also Jayhawk first up. Nalix over in the back, as well as Griff on that team as well. Jay holding for it. Saya kind of holding for it. Wait a second. Hold on. Isn't that the Hunter? I guess it isn't, but I was going to say, isn't that the Hunter class order hall mount that you're riding on? I guess it isn't though. What was that thing? I kind of want it now. It's like a squirrel thing. Flying squirrel bat thing. Fox thing too. Saya getting blasted out, touching the Magi on him, shield the minutes of the ready. Try to see if you can squeeze past the Ring of Frost, and it's gonna be not Griff. Jayhawk blasting him out, actually got him so low with a lay on hand. Saya did not bubble it. He believed in the light there just now. What was that damage? Jay just blasted the boy to spare the reins. Polly really quickly, immediately trinkets it. Trying to stay aggressive. Jay trying not to go into a full-on bubble in or into full-on ice block panic here. Just hoping to Gets the juke onto Saya. Got him kind of low. Ban's got a bowl back up as well as Spellboard in case he wants to use it. For Jayhawk, this is a decent situation. Touching the magic. He's going to try to see if he can force something out of Saya. Doesn't get to Saya. Is still super, super low. Does go for the bowl before the touch of the magic. Ends up collapsing on him with a full regenerating. Just goes in for a full recovery. My goodness. Jay might be looking at an ice block here. I could swap the wrong guy. But Jay, yep, ice block, full ice block. Trying to see if he can just sit down for a bit of mage food. Not gonna happen. Just looking at his health bar recuperate. I didn't like the way that the undead mages, male undead mages freeze, right? Because they look up at their own health bar when they freeze. And I'm like, come on, come on, come on. I was like waiting for it to recover little by little. Shield him and up for Siam. Got him some wings and everything available. Looking like he's going to get himself an interrupt onto Jay on some of those arcane missile casts. But still, Jay able to create quite a bit of distance. Just enough range in order to just blast out Saya like it's a dungeon mob. Blind missing out by Saya. Trying to see if he can maybe close the gap. Stun onto Jay. Has himself a alter time, so you should be able to recover this easily. Shifting power is just still taking hits after hits, but should be able to stabilize here in just a moment as long as he doesn't go super far away from his. Or did you just use that too early? Hold on a second. I think his ultra might have been used way too early. I thought he still had an ultra in order to help him recover. Breath onto Saya. Got himself a poly and also able to steal that hand of freedom. But for the most part, Jay, not a lot of health is available for this man. Polymorph onto Saya. Got himself a bit of that touch of the magic. Missile still. Blessing a spell word available for Saya. Jay barely has any health. Got himself a shield to barely keep himself alive. Blasted out Saya. Does he maybe blink in for the barrage? He does not. Touching the magic still does a lot of damage. Hand of freedom up for Saya. Jay repositioning just to yoink it away from the guy. Shield advantage for Saya. Has himself a blink to break out of that stun. Super low in health. It's going to be a quick poly onto Saya. Has himself a trick and Jay with a bit of shields as well. Not a lot of health. I'm trying to avoid the poly. Man's at no health whatsoever. Neither is Jay. Barrage to follow. Gets him super ridiculously deadly low. Try not to give up Spellboard if you can help it. Shifting power back up for Jay. And he got himself at the very least shields back up and available with another touch of the magic. He needs to get himself a poly onto Saya. If he can do a full poly onto Saya, he'll be alright. Ring of Frost doesn't get to catch him, but if he can lock him down for just a moment, full burst, touch of the magic, everything available, I think he could probably finish it in, if anything, force another defensive out of Saya. Saya looking for a bit of recovery. Jay might want to sit down and get himself some food. Got himself invisibility. If he can sit down and eat while behind the pillar, he'll be fine, but I think his images are actually keeping him in combat. They're not letting him. Sitting down. Does he get to him? Chomping down. One bite. Second bite. Saya charging out. Does not want to give this mage too much recovery. Jay does end up reposition a little too early. Breaking that channel of feast with a breath poly onto Saya. Has he got himself full cooldowns available? Is this going to be a potential go for Jay? Got himself the all-to time. Saya just needs to maximize some. Oh, he just blows up the mage. Where did he go? He just walked around the corner, looked at the guy, and the mage just went poof. Just disappeared. And is gone. What was that? He just looked at him. What? I saw his little like blink, kind of like over here, like a little shimmer. But the mage was gone. He just disappeared. He blinked out of this existence. What happened? Atha is going to be next one over on the team too. Giving Saya as much of an honor duel as humanly possible. Saya is behind on the bubble right now though, so it's going to definitely put him behind, put him back here, back on the. Oh no, he actually got bubble back up. Never mind. Ignore me completely. Bubble, Blessing Protection are available, or Spell Warden rather. And if he can trade well against Atha, he'll be fine. You blink back into the Shadowlands? Yeah, literally blink back, man. Holy cow. That's an ultra time right there. Hero wound time. Maybe, hold on, no healing for Saya. It's going to be immunity for Atha. Saya trying to go for a bit of that regenerate and recover as much health as possible. Athaman does not have regenerating, so he has to go for a little bit more of an active healing playstyle in order to help himself recover a little bit. Wings are available for both paladins, but Athaman is playing Crusade, so he's actually going to be able to ramp up beyond Saya. Full Rage of Fearlath. It does a little bit of damage, but not nearly as much as I thought it would. It's a bit of damage, but not a crazy amount in PvP content by the looks of it. Trying to see if he can escape Saya. Has himself another immunity. Athaman also should have an immunity. Also has a lay on hands. I don't. Oh no, he does use lay on hands. Saya also uses a lay on hands too. Hold on, both paladins are just trying to see if he can maintain each other in health. And it's going to be Athaman actually winning that heal battle. My goodness, both of them are so low. I cannot believe both of them decide to use lay on hands at 29% dampening. But Atherman, I think, might have had a slight health advantage there. Or that, or he still had some damage going and following that up. And he just kept going strong. With Shamchard going to be up next, or for the Team 1. Giving Atho as much of an honor duel as he's just sitting down with his mage buns, catching up on all that heals. Sham is given the go-ahead to finally get himself a proper duel. Atho still holding on to a bubble, as well as Shield of Vengeance, with adaptation coming back up very soon, so you should be okay for a good bit here. Sham immediately tasing the guy down, zapping him with lightning bolts. Trinkets for Sham as he's just pre-walling this Atherman with a bubble. I don't know if he has Crusade. He's just trying to see if he can counter Sham's damage. That is a lightning bolt that is Sham either way though. Ather needs something here. He needs a Crusade, needs a Shield of Vengeance, and just gotta stay aggressive, I think. That's about all he can do. Sham able to puncture right through the bubble so easily. It's just bursting it. Big LA Blaster follow him. I think it's just done for Atho. Unless Sham, yeah, there's just no way. He got himself a bit of damage, a bit of range, and just bouncing out of there. His Griff is going to be up next. Sham knocking him back. I don't think there's a way to fight him, though. I don't think there's a way, right? A Sham with a burrow. Hold on a second. At least give himself some immunity from Griff. He's able to maybe knock him up in the air. No, with a blind, yeah. Griff is just going to try to see if he can. He's going to get a sap out of this because that's a burrow. Did not do damage to the rogue for a bit. Blind, yeah. It's just a... It's just the most elementary go of goes for Sham, though. It is an unfortunate situation to be in. If only you had an answer. 39% dampening, not even all that high either. It's getting up there, but that's a rough one. Anthrax walking out versus Griff. I thought we were gonna have Griff go last too, or Nalix. I was gonna say maybe it's like Nalix was trying to get a duel going or something, potentially. Anthrax is gonna have to give it the best shot he's got. DH versus Rogue, that could go either one or two ways. Either you lock out the Rogue, punish him with a big blade dance, fattest amount of crits, and then you eventually treat past a kidney shot to lock him out, or you just fall over because Demon Hunters are not that tanky. They have great self-healing if they can play the whole like hit and run play style and like avoid getting stunned themselves. Not that easy. Dropping down Sigil, trying to see if he can get around to Griff. Does put him back into combat. It's going to be gouge for Griff. Trinket out of Anthrax really early. Stun into Griff first. He's going to go for a I-beam. He really needed a Metamorphosis just to see if he could dodge a stun. That's a double stun out of Griff. Three stuns, in fact. Secret technique. Bear lives at Hunt to catch back up to the Rogue, but a Cloak of Shadows with an evasion. That's a bit of overcommitments or cooldowns for the Rogue. But he still has plenty of damage. Hold on, big claims out for Anthrax. Griff does not have a stun for a bit. Meta right afterwards. Blade Dance to follow. That is a advantage for the Rogue. Unless you find him right here, right now, you need to have an immunity for the next kidney shot. That is all you can do, or Shadow Melded. Yeah, that's all you can do in that situation. That is a rough one. That is a tough sell. That is a tough one. There's just not a lot of chances there. Not a lot of chances for you to find victory out of that situation. As Griff looking for a full reset versus Namira. For Namira too, it's a little rough one as well as an arms warrior. Although Rivka does not have a trinket, so if you can lock him down, you might be able to do something here. Does get out of Zerka Rage into a rune to Grifka. I don't know if you got a bleed on him or not, but hopefully you do. Maybe a leap charge around the corner. Does go for the leap into a sap. Oh, hold on. What was that sap by the Rogue? What was that? Griff trying to see if he can avoid him entirely. For Namira, no more trinket available. It's a little bit of a rough one. Does go for the Blaze Storm with a free AB avatar. That's a rough one. I think all you can really do is maybe pick up the eyes. If you could somehow predict the kidney shot. War also has the axe. Warrior, this guy? Does he also have the axe? Hell yeah, dude. I want to see if that'll work. Unless you mean Alex. Unless you mean Alex has the axe also. Namira getting fully locked down. Cheap shot right after. There's just nothing. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. Oh, no. That is a rough one. Well, there it is, boys. There it is. Is there a possibility for us to get another one going? Just one more chance to get a group going here? Just the smallest chance, smidge of a chance. Hey. Great hitting me back up. Is it a slot? We can try. Invite. Let's try to see if we can get ourselves another group. Do it 15 seconds can help against stealthies. That is 15 seconds. Oh, from the axe. Oh, okay. Atho, put up the group in LFG. We'll try to see if we can get a +1 because I can get Grain to join this one pretty easily. We'll see if we can get Atham in a +1. We'll do it like this. They did a few times. but this is how they are right now. Kind of funny. Yeah, Athos, see if you can pull up the group in LFG. We just need a +1 for the other one. I can't type at all. +1 and we good to go. I'm gonna help them real quick. Hang tight, boys. Alrighty, I'm gonna make Breeze as lead again. Alright, there we go. Invite. Unless you guys, yeah, you guys got 4. I'm gonna lead it. I'm gonna see if I can find somebody on reality. Yeah. Duels down and giving full name. That'll work. Alrighty. We need our Uno Mas boys for Team Atho and we'll be good to go. Just one more. Because the other team got a 5. I want to see if we can get more of these in, if possible. Give Talrion a proper chance to play. If at all available. I need Big to join back in, man. We need some Elemental Shaman in this one. Does Blaze play EU normally? I think Blaze is an A. Who else can I invite that I haven't got to pester this evening, actually? I think I pestered Pav. I didn't hit a Prince about it. Car? Wanna join a 5V5 1v1 Duels friend? Oh, Sven Visky? Hold on a second. Maybe I'll ask him. Hey, Sven. Wanna join a 5v5 1v1 Duels match? Sick at the moment? All good, all good, all good. All good, friend. All good, friend. Oh no, Tar is farming Flightstones with a bucket in his lap because he's sick. That is not a good feeling to be in. I hope you feel better, Tar. I didn't even realize, man. Ugh, that is rough. That is rough. I haven't been sick. Knock on wood. Haven't been sick like that in a long, long while. Just chilling with a bucket next to me. Oh, that is the worst. That is the worst. That's a way to start a new year. Yeah, I didn't realize that the dot is 15 seconds out though. That's actually, I think it's worth for PvP. I don't think the weapon is great for PvP. Like in terms of the damage that it does. Actually, Athom, could I see the details of how much dot damage that weapon does? I don't know if you have like details from anybody in that game, but like I just want to see how much overall dot it can do. Because I don't think it's probably a lot, but that 15-second dot that's magical, Shadow Flame, I imagine it's pretty good against stealth classes. I imagine that's pretty good there. That's actually kind of valuable. Like in a weird way, it is actually very valuable, you know? We'll try to see if we can get a +1 for Team Atha. And maybe we'll see if we can get another one going. If we cannot find one in like 5 minutes, we'll just call it, boys. I think that's what we'll do. We'll wait until like 7:16 or something. So if you got like a homie that you want to invite or whatever, more than welcome to, boys. More than welcome to him. Do you have the axe, Alex? Or are you just running PvP axe or PvP weapon? Got one? Oh wait, you do? Haha, does it do a lot of damage in PvP? Or like, if any? Or is it like very minuscule, just a nice dot? Oh, we got a guy. Hold on, we actually got a friend. Look, wasn't lucky enough. Oh, yeah, all good, all good, all good, all good. We got ourselves a 5-man, boys. We're ready. We're gonna make Atha lead. We'll queue it up. I'm gonna do Blade's Edge, dude. We haven't done Blade's Edge at all. Griff, you go last. Non-negotiable. Grifka goes last. Alrighty, boys. Last. I promise you. I swear to God. I swear to God, Griff, if I see you out about, ain't not last. If the rogue is not last, chat, we could maybe have the team versus the other side of the team. Maybe just jump the rogue. I don't know. Bust him out of there, dude. If he goes first, everybody in team 1 could attack the rogue. Team 2, just let it happen. Rogue goes last. Okay, Griff goes last. Let him know. Also, be sure to let the boys know too. If he goes last, it'll be so fine, dude. I think it'll be fine. If he goes, he'll be last, so it's fine. I'll just get a bad roll McCanty. Maybe, dude, maybe. I think the first time I let him, like, I was like, all right, you can roll like everybody else. It's like a 1.1k dot and the final hit from us is 60k. You know, that's actually not the worst, but like the dot for 1.1, not that high, but a 15-second duration I think is really good against stealthies. Yeah, that's really good. Switch. Got ourselves team 1 together with Atho with a Lego. We got us a Jayhawk as an arcade. Nalix got his homie custom Warlock. Looking beautiful. Look at this guy. Look at the wings. Oh my goodness. And a Griff over in the corner just chilling. Just literally kneeled down because I was like, yo, Griff goes last, dude. I don't care. Talon this team, we got us a Sham as well as Nemera. Double warrior on this team with Saya as a Retribution Paladin with Anthrax going to be first up versus Athaman. A bit of a clash as he just charges and immediately hunts him. I think he might have gotten them. No, he does have Hunt connect. But I thought that maybe he would have hodged him before the hunt landed. But these Anthrax is going to go up in the air and barrage and Atho actually doing sizable bits of damage, avoiding a lot of Athaman's hammer bursts go. Charging right in under the bridge into a quick stun metamorphosis to follow him. As Atho trying to see if he can bunker down a little, but breaking past the shield defense so quickly. Anthrax still got plenty of damage bubble out of Atho. Anthrax just needs to out of this situation. Got himself a blur. Main unit immunity does go to immune Athaman. As long as he can stun lock Atho or find a way to CC Atho, I think he'll be fine. Does get hit with the stun himself. Not a great situation to be in. Wake of Ashes does get taken. That's a rough one. I don't remember exactly what he trinketed. He might have trinketed the initial Hammer of Justice. I don't think Atho even popped wings there, by the way. Wait, Atho might still have a full crusade ready to go. With Namira going to be up next, charging in. Reflect up, does not get to reflect the Hodge back to Atho, but it's going to match him with a shockwave right after. Blaze Storm to follow as Atho backing up out of there. Does not have a shield of vengeance for this one. Maybe a wall. Lay on hands really early if Namira ends up picking up steam here a bit. Could slam past the Paladin very quickly, disarming him for just a quick second. Athaman walking away. Hodge onto Namira as a hammer hanging over their head. Not shield of vengeance. Basically, the version of Shield of Vengeance. Dab by the Sword is available as they do get to wall the damage off. Atho has himself a Blessing Protection in case he needs to. He may be looking at it. Rage of Fear left out for Namira. Oh, trying to go for a go versus Atho. But it does get you locked in one spot, huh? It really does get you locked in one spot, doesn't it? Atho, maybe looking at a Bob here. Namira trying to maintain their health as best as possible. Got that pending victory a little bit early just to pick up a little bit of health. Reflect up as Atho with the Shield of Vengeance. Stun onto Atho. Looking to escape. Maybe a Shadow Mill does end up reflecting, I think, the damage of the hammer. Is that what happened? You just reflect the damage of the big hammer hanging over your head? Does it reflect back at Atho, or do you just immune it? Stun onto Namira. Disarm onto Atho. Kind of limited what he can do without a weapon. Actually kind of limited what he could do. Normally I just see a Wake of Ashes, Blessing of Protection, Namira. I don't know if you have much for this one. Got to Reflect, was able to go for Impending, make sure which is still able to give you a heal, even if you cannot really connect with Athaman through that Blessing of Protection. Try to go for a stun, but a Blades of Justice from under the floorboards doesn't appear and pass the warrior with Holy Saya up next, trying to see if he can have himself a bit of a go versus Athos. He does end up using Crusade here really early. There really isn't much he can do right now. Saya walking in, full cooldowns available. Atho does not have anything left right now. He's kind of limited. Unless you were to take that full crusade that he had and then take that momentum into Saya, I think that's the only chance he really had. Unless he just ends up kind of counter playing Saya. Dampening is still pretty low, only 11%. It is starting to ramp up little by little. But maybe this still gives Athaman a chance here some way, somehow. It's a tough one. But possibly, there's maybe a small sliver of chance. Shield of Vengeance for both Pallies. Saya just trying to see if he can stay on top of Atho. Not really going anywhere. Does get blinded for just a second. Atho able to force him back to the other side of the arena for a moment, finding him to cover behind the pillar. Not a lot of mana available for this Paladin, though. He's absolutely stretched thin. and there isn't much you could do. Maybe human racial to break out of a stun. I think it's just over. Yeah, Saya does end up collapsing on him with Jayhawk charging next. Saya was able to save a lot of his cooldowns for the next competitor. Barely had to use up against anything versus Atho, and against Jayhawk Wizard, he probably needed every defensive available, because last time Jay blasted the guy almost to dead, as Lay on Hands was able to help him barely recover. Does go for the interrupt. Oh, it's just over. Jay catches that quick interrupt and just drills down Saya into smithereens, with Sham going to be up next. Root around the corner. Stun totem does not quite connect to Jay as he got himself Ring of Frost, freezing the pets. All these wolves are frozen up. Sham is able to at least almost avoid the freeze himself. Good knock for Jay. As long as he's got himself slows into Sham, I don't think there's a way for Sham to reconnect your roots. He got himself sprint to break out of those roots for a second, but still just getting slowed down with those frostbolts from images. Blink out of Jay. If you have another stun or anything for Jay, this will be huge. Does get himself reversals as he goes in for a backwards blink. Still plenty of images attack, and Sham don't really do that much damage, but the slow and the DR damage for Jay is pretty big. Polly trying to see if he can get himself a go. Does going to be juke for Sham. Does go underground for a moment just to dodge out of a poly of Jayhawk. I don't know if he's got himself. No, does not have himself grounding totem, which is what I was looking for a second. Ring of Fire is available. Sham blasted out, touch of the magic, walnut damage, trying to see if he can maybe toughen up with a guardian overlapping on top of it. So that's the most amount of healing. Oh, what was this damage? What was that? What just happened? He just frost shocked him at the end. Is that what happened? Just frost shocked him. Just slapped him with a big old palm of his hand. That was a lot. Very quickly. That is enhanced Shaman though. That felt like he was at range. It felt like he was an elemental at that point, didn't it? Felt like he hit him from so far away. Nalix doesn't want to go over there. He sees the totem. He wants to give him a nice little bout, but he doesn't want to go over there. He's just emoting at the guy. Hold on a sec. Try to go for a knock. Nalix doesn't go anywhere. The Blaze Stone keeping him sturdy right now. As he's got himself full avatar, Sham might be in a lot of trouble. Heaps of trouble. Will not have a route to break away from Nalix at all. They're trying to sprint, but trinket out of Nalix, chopping him up. With Talrion, last one left. It's your time, man. It's your time, my guy. So you're giving Nalix at least an opportunity to go for a second win and heal up at the very bare minimum. For Tal, he's still got to go through a ton of players. He got to go through Nalix, Custom, as well as Griff. And it's going to be a tough matchup. Throwing in a Stone Bolt at Nalix, but he's able to unmute it with a Blaze Stone. Parry up for Nalix really early as he got a bit of pressure, trying to see if he can stay super hyper aggressive versus Tel, and he might just be able to do it. Tel got himself a defensive. If for later, he's going in a bit of that battle stance. They'll break it out of the fear. Blaze Stone to follow. Nalix is getting chopped up, taking quite a bit of damage. No parry to stop this go. Trinket out Tel with a quick shockwave onto Nalix. Has him in a fairly close to the execute range into a disarm to steal his weapon away with Custom. At least given the opportunity by Tel to get himself a bit of a setup. That is a... The gate was up above, down below. What happened? Or did he mean to do that? Maybe he meant to do that, actually. For Tel, Demonology is a little bit of a tougher sell. A little bit of a tougher matchup. Don't worry, he's saving his cooldowns for the next week. Come on, man. Come on. so the rudest statement is the most like piercing statement ever. Yeah, he's saving his cooldowns for the next dungeon or for the next arena. For the next week. Charge out for Tel. At least it was able to kind of sort of avoid some of these pets. Mortical, I think it was reflected back at Custom. I looked away for just a second. He is still surrounded by these pets. Are they empowered? They're not empowered by the Tyrant, but it's still quite a bit of damage. It's just clone right to Tel. Unless he can find a way to escape these pets, there's just no easy way for him to get out. Shadowmill may help him break apart away from these pets for just a moment. Unless Custom walks on over him. No! He doesn't have anything to hit him with. Does find him. Took him a second until he kind of phased into line of sight so you can target the guy. Took him a second so Tel was getting a bit of that recovery. Maybe Tel could start trying to execute some of these demons. Like, they are bled up. He could maybe do some damage to them to kill them and maybe get himself an impending victory or two. I don't think that's the play, right? I don't think... Is it possible? Does that work? Tel still try to see if he can avoid these pets. Tyrant joining in, another Felguard behind him with the Obelisk also buffing up all these pets. Maybe if he can time it right, he can leap away into line of sight from all these pets. Mortal sent on Tel, does have his soul cleaved out of his body, will have a lot of his damage and healing reduced, trying to avoid his pets as best as possible. Second Axos to follow him, avoided a lot of damage from the Tyrant himself, but the Tyrant isn't really all that scary anymore. It is all these other pets empowered by the Tyrant that are really really tough to fight against. Tal is trying to see if he can focus down the pets a little bit, picking up a little bit of health too. That's going to be battle stance, trying to see if he can walk past, or as custom walking by him, dropping down a banner, fearing all these pets for just a second, looking for recovery himself. He needs some health right now. If he can avoid these pets for a moment, he might get some second wind healing. But I think somebody's still hitting him Shadow Flame damage wise. Yeah, unless he can avoid custom and the pets, that's a tough one. Stun around the corner, does go for the trinket. Big Doom Fiend blasting him down, blaring down his face, does go in for a quick stun. I don't know what Tel can do. Does have himself reflect. Unless he got a heal, I think it's over, right? Barely any health. Oh, it's over. Can we get another one going? I kind of want to go on a Moz Boys. I have to pick it up too. Custom actually doing quite a number there as well. Yeah, we gotta get another one going, man. We haven't been... What map have we not done yet? Oh, I actually have one. Let's do one more, chat. Let's do one more. One más. Uno más. One more. Let me know when ready. One more. Or let me know when ready. I want to do one more while we have the groups. Ready? Let me know when ready. Let's go. Okay, Lordaeron. Already you think. Awesome. Let's do another. Lord Iron 1. Same rules apply. Griff. Cleanup duty. Griff last. Just to give the chance for that other team to actually get a proper shot. You know what I mean? Wait, I'm doing EU, not an A. What am I doing? 450. 60. Catching up a little. Gonna join Smaz Mother. Welcome to him. If we're doing more. Are you NA or EU? Because if you're NA, we might be doing like only a handful more tonight. Because EU is... I mean, as long as we got groups, we'll do them. But if you're NA, we'll be doing more tomorrow. We'll be doing more tomorrow. Depending on your region. Alrighty. EU? Oh, okay. Well, if we still got groups after this, then yeah, I'll be down to invite you. Because I'm down to keep going. I like doing groups on the EU, man. It's just sometimes it's been kind of hard to put them together. Switch. Got ourselves team 1 with Anthrax on the team. Saya and Mira as Arms Warrior. Shamtard and Tel also on Arms. Versus Athaman. Not first this time. Custom. Not first this time. Griff. Jay gonna be first up versus Anthrax. I think those two gotta duel each other, right? Did they? This is going to be Jay trying to see if he can stay away from the DH. He's going to have to go for Trinket. As Anthrax is able to lock him down, it's going to be, I think, a full invisibility. Going up in the air. He's trying to see if he can have himself a bit of a rage fight. What is this? Caster v Caster. Anthrax 1 button versus Jayhawk 12 buttons. Oh! Wait, Anthrax actually won the Caster off. He won this wizard duel. What is this? Just went up in the air, barraging the guy, and now he's goes on with a quick fear, waiting out for the darkness just so he can slam him down. Stun does get to miss it. That is a full metamorphosis for Anthrax. It's a bit of health recovery. I-beam to follow him with an immune shield right after. Nalix with a parry wants to see if he can just take down Anthrax really quickly. He just needs one good stun. Charge, stun by Anthrax is going to be tricked out of Nalix into a charge. Anthrax barely just hanging in there. Stun onto Nalix, needs one more hit. Needs to say anything to keep himself alive. Nalix is going to go for a quick execute, but took a bit of damage before the Demon Hunter went. Look at the dot. Look at the damage it's doing to you. It is actually making it bleed profusely. With Saya up next over for the team 1. What a matchup between TH and the Mage. That is so good. I like this rage duel we got out of nowhere. You know, that Demon Hunter ability to rain for above, I remember when it first came out and people started using it just to like cheese people out. Because how much damage it did, but like it's still hilarious. It is so good. I kind of want Demon Hunters to have that in PvE. How cool would it be, man? And just have one boss ability damage, just start raining down on him. He does a bit of damage, maybe like not too much, but like if you got nothing else and if you can't reach the boss, you might as well fly up in the air and just barrage. It's so cool. Saya able to avoid a lot of damage from Nalix, stunning him, locking him down, does end up burning a trinket for this one. Nalix not doing that great health-wise, got him to reflect. If he can reflect something big back on Saya, he might be okay. Needs a heal right now. Warlock Hellstone is available. I don't know if he's using it. Needs a heal right this quick second. Parry coming up very, very soon. Maybe, oh, still big damage on Saya. Hold on a second. He went aggro. He went so hyper aggressive. He forgot to keep himself alive. Wait, he can still die. Saya barely alive. Wait, Saya almost died there. Actually, can we just acknowledge that Saya almost died? He was just over for him. Nalix has a lot of damage behind him. It is crazy. It's going to be a Tyrant join in. Mortical into Saya has suppressing immunity. Is he gonna go? Yeah, regenerating. I was gonna say he's just gonna give it a nice hug from the Tyrant. Go for a bit of regenerating, custom back it up out of there. Wants to make sure he got himself that good line of sight. This is not a bad arena for the Warlock. For Saya, not a lot of cover to work with. Defensive up for custom. Just trying to see if he can hold the forward fear. Trying not to get interrupted. Goes for a nice sweet juke. Where it's a Saya while they're still holding on to a shield. Building up a bit of resources. As Saya has his soul ripped out of his body, quite a bit of his damage just gone, as well as his healing. His soul's right next to him. Should grab it, because a lot of his damage is really just not getting that full value. Custom still just trying to see if he can stay in. Big forward handle go down, building up even more pets, blind roll all these pets. This is going to be a Fume Fiend join in. Stunner to Saya, doesn't have immunity, and does goes popping like a balloon. That is so good for custom. Used to get himself a little bit of survivability. Nemera immediately jumping in straight in with a reflect trinket really early on. Custom with a wall. Got himself shadow bolts. Could summon a Tyrant. Have himself at least a little bit of defense. Maybe got himself a Warlock Hellstone. Possibly. All the pets feared in all directions. This is what custom needs right now. Just getting chopped up by Nemera. Doesn't really give him a chance. Just goes in like a chopping block on the guy. With after charge. Not charging? Slowly approaching. Very carefully, as Nemera with immediate reflect. Now, both of these two got Legos, by the way. Both of them got the Ferrolac Lego. So it's going to be interesting to see if any one of them is actually going to use the on-use effect. Because it, as Atha said, it deals like 60,000 damage. It's not terrible, but not amazing for PvP either. Big damage out of Atho. Parry up for Nemera, trying to pick up a little bit of health. Does go for the kick onto Atho. If you have any kind of big go, trying to see if you can establish a setup with a Crusader Strike or Crusader Strike. Colossus Smash, just so much Atham. Shield of Minutes and they're ready. Nemera just needs to find a way to live through his shield and they'll be okay. Leaping away, might have to play into the second win. Got himself to the rallying cry just to give himself a bit of a health buffer. Stun onto Atha, will not find a lot of that line of sight. Looking to go for even more damage. Stun onto Nemera, I think it's over. As Atha is going to go for that Fearless Go. Oh my god, the flashy Fearless Go. Actually got to have a bit of a play. With Tal gonna be up next, giving Atha as much of an honor duel as possible here. Atha, if only he had regenerating, man. Oh man, it's sad to see. I want to see. Is it sad that I want to see a DPS healer spec and them owning in PvP? A DPS healer spec? Like, are we talking about like an AUG? Or are we talking about just like a DPS build of a healer? Hey, back in like expansions like WoD and Mob, they actually had that. If you remember, like. A DPS holy priest, that used to be a thing. They just need those extra holy words or something. Not holy words, I forgot what they're called. Tal just absolute unloading, big damage to Atha. Goes in for Leon Hands for Atha. This could be a lot of trouble. He got Bubble, he got Bob, he just won't be able to use him. Talon trying to see if he doesn't get blinded for a second by Atha. Just back it up out of there for a quick minute. Chakrams, that's what it was. Chakras, I think it's chakras. Pretty sure it's chakras. But Atha maybe looking at a bubble right now. Man's not looking that good. Does he have the bubble? Does he have forbearance? I think. Oh, trying to go in for a stump, but Tal already had an execute. Queued up and ready to go. The guillotine slamming down. And he's got to find a way to fight versus Griff. Does Griff at least give him the honor duel? He does. It looks like he is going to give him the honor duel. But Tal, second win. Is it kicking in? Does he still have Fairlath burning him? There we go. There goes second win. OG Fist River slap. Yeah, OG Fist River 2. When he first got released in Miss Pandaria, also slapped pretty hard. In WoD, they had the Paladin, Holy Paladins, that had that offensive Word of Glory build that played around Denounce. That was a pretty strong build, like Shakadin. Actually, wasn't Shakadin also really good back in like Wrath or Kata? Maybe I'm wrong on that one. But a stun onto Tal. Ref trying to see if we can back up out of here. I'm just going in the memory lane. Part of the WoD memory, or Wrath memory lane. That's not even part of my memory. You know what I mean? But I know that Shakadin was a term that people knew way before Kata. Like, I remember hearing that more than once. Griff just trying to see if he can auto-attack down Tell, leaping around the corner with a Blaze Storm. He needs to find a way to lock down the rogue as soon as possible. Try to go for a Shockwave. Shadow Melt that are Griff to immune the stun, though. That is so well played. Full burst into Tell with a Sepsis. He's out of cooldowns for a bit. He's gonna go for a Vanish Reset. Tell does have a dot rolling on him. Hopefully there isn't a bleed. He still has a Sepsis rolling. But I think if he doesn't have a Rupture, he should be able to recover health very quickly. Look at that rapid recovery. He's actually doing a pretty decent job with it. Look at that. I don't know if he still has a Rupture or not, but definitely someone let him heal. Not sure exactly what it was. Shadow Strike onto the banner. The Installer an opportunity to at least go for a Blaze Storm. Lockdown onto Griff. Does go for that evasion. For Tell, he knows it's going to be quite a bit of damage. Parry as he gets hit with the kidney. Even though he can't parry the damage, he's still taking reduced damage with this. He's still taking reduced damage overall though. Cheap shot into a full blind. Tell does not have a trinket for this one. Maybe he can still leap towards Griff. Griff puts himself back into combat with the throw. And this is going to be a charge back to Tell, breaking out of that gouge with the Zerkers. Griff does not have a defense except for Cloak of Shadows. So Tell, if he gives himself an angle, he still might be able to do it. Slow onto Griff. He just needs to be very careful with the next stun. If he has anything for the next stun, he might be okay. Didn't have a Shadow Mode, nothing. That's a full burst out of Griff. Does bleeding out profusely though. Tell maybe will be okay. Needs to pick up a heal as soon as possible. Doesn't get a chance. Fear onto Griff. Picking up a little bit extra overall health. I think with a Battle Master Drink and Warbreaker's back up and running. That's going to be disarm for disarm. Just needs to keep the rogue in combat as long as possible until next kidney shot. And he might be okay. Next stun could be huge. No trinket available for Griff. He has a cloak. He has himself evasion. All he's got to do is just find a way to lock down the rogue. He has a trinket back up. Stun for stun. Both are trinketing. Griff with another cheap shot. Tell needs just a little bit more survivability. Does try to go for another stun to Griff, but he's going to go for a Vanish. No more ads for the rogue, but the Vanish, one more, is coming back up little by little. Tell leaping in onto Griff with a Blazer before he can get himself a proper go. He has a Cloak of Shadows. He's just trying to play into Chi-Death, I think. Disarm onto Tell. Maybe he can disarm the rogue before he has himself a full kidney shot. Griff is still super low. Chi-Death on done Vanish last second. Tell just needs a way either to leap onto Griff or a catch a way to reset. Either needs a reset or a way to leap in. Griff, I think, is just going to go for a full reset. No trinket available for Tell. He could pick up the eye. He's just got to let his health recover little by little. I think he's got to bleed on the warrior, though, just to deny the second win. Picking up the eye. And that's going to be Griff sitting down for food. That's going to be Griff sitting down for food. For Tell, it's a second win. I think he actually takes the second win. Trying to see if he can Blaze Storm before Griff goes in for a stun. Maybe goes in for a parry here. Stun on the blade, on the blind. Maybe he can still parry. Kidney is at least at full health. For Griff, it's a full go. Shadow Blades, everything available. Maybe parry in between. Maybe summon anything, needs a heal. Oh, that is a rough one. Just locked down. That's clean stuns. Did not give him a gap. So for Griff, that is a good move. That is a great play. Not giving him a gap in between stuns, you have to do it. Sometimes you want to be greedy. You want to land a hit in between of the stuns. You got to make sure it's clean. You have to maximize those stuns. Maximize the flow. It is rough though. That's such a close deal between the two. That's not an easy one. Arms Warriors used to kind of sort of maybe do this well, but they end up nerfing Arms Warriors quite a bit, so they don't look at a burst here like Rogues are. And they keep nerfing Rogues, but like the amount of CC and double advantage for a sub, it just still keeps them ahead in duels particularly. Evasion up for Griff. Does not want to shoot death anymore. Hold on. Sham maybe has a bunch of Maelstrom. Griff looking for an escape. Does go in for the Vanish. Sham's wall has been used up. I guess the question is, does Griff have any more goes here? He's out in the open, does get hit with a root. Smoke bomb to follow. Maybe Sham still has someone to build up for. Kidney shot, as long as he lives it, he might be okay. He has himself bloodlust as a secret technique. Not the most amount of damage, but still quite a bit either way though. Lasso, he breaks out of it really quickly. Zap under Griff, barely at any health. Does not have a cheat death to escape. Is this going to be done? Oh, does end up getting slammed by Sham. Bringing it back for his team at the very tail end. Everybody got a chance to play. I love these kind of duels. I love this. Everybody got a chance. Let's see if we can get us another one going though, dude. While we got groups, let's see if we can go one more, dude. Uno más, uno más, uno más. Oh my goodness, that's what the damage looks like. Oh, is that the actual like on-use effect, Atho? If that's the on-use effect, hold on, let me look at it. Because I never actually got to see what the on-use effect, or like, I get to see the damage in details, but like I don't see the overall though. Let me look at this. So this is your like actual go. Marker Ferlath does about 1,000 Shadow Flame, and then it's like a hit, and then a big hit at the end. So that's actually quite a bit of damage altogether. It is not a crazy amount. For PvP, it's like a lot of freebie damage, but like with the idea in mind that everybody has like a million health, it's like maybe 20% of their health. So sick of rogues, Cameron. I feel like a lot of people are too. Let me know, Freddy. Yeah, but this is why it's a good idea to put Grifka as last, just on a creative duty, right? Imagine if you got to play at the very start. That would have been something. That would have been some shit. I'll see people. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. It's Jover. Other team fell apart. I think we done ski. It's all good. It's all good. Or maybe Rasta and Dev will finally give him some survivability. Maybe Rasta and Dev will finally give him some survivability. Go wait to fix orgs to put a cooldown on cheap shot. Go wait to fix orgs would be to put a cooldown on cheap shot. Maybe. I mean, for Outlaw that won't really matter. For Subtlety that won't really matter. Well, I mean, for Assassination that won't matter. For Subtlety it will. I don't think it's a problem of cheap shot though. Like lockdowns and stuns like that, I don't think that is a problem necessarily. I think right now the reason why rogues feel so strong is because of the whole double vanish cooldown reduction thing. Personally, like, because there was a previous expansions where they didn't have that, and like we were fine. Triple cheap shot wasn't a thing, like wasn't a problem. I don't think triple cheap shot was all of a sudden a problem when we should look at what's different compared to what was in previous expansions. I think Subtlety Rogue shouldn't be all about Secret Technique. I feel like Secret Technique should be changed to be less of a single target, more of a cleave ability, you know? Other team lost more than just a few, so won't even be able to do that. Yeah, so I don't think it's cheap shot stuff. I don't think that's the problem, although I think that would help maybe, right? So you can just cheap shot and then you force the kidney if you want to chain your CC, but you can't just cheap shot. Yeah, I don't think that's really the problem. Not really. I mean, call it my gut feeling. The problem, I think, is like some of the tools I've gotten in this expansion. I think Secret Technique and playing around that big ability is a little much. I feel like the Eviscerate should probably do decent damage, like respectable damage, but you shouldn't have to play around Secret Technique to just have like the big go, you know? I think that's what really holds them back. Because if they had better sustained damage or better just overall damage, like you wouldn't have been doing any of this, running around and stuff. I think the way to fix orgs is just eliminate them from the game. I think like 90% of the community will be very, very happy with that. Easily. They'll be just ecstatic about it. They won't even bat an eye. Another one, oops. Fell apart. We do more next week, friend. Thank you for coming by. Good night, boys. Good night, all y'all. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you all, you who showed up and joined, man. It's super fun. Tomorrow we got even more duels over on the region of NA. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I want to see more priests. I want to see more casters in general. I think it's always fun to explore and look at and check out in duels. Those are always a ton of fun. Thank you all for joining, though. Doing more next week, and we'll be doing yeah, more of the same old next week. Tonight I got myself a project I'll be working on. That'll be really fun. I really put some stuff together. I hope you guys will like it a lot. Yeah, that's about all I'm gonna say. Well, the double down on the burst of sub rogue will last rework, and since it was recent, no changes for a few years probably. You're probably right. I'm okay with subtlety being bursty for PvE content. For PvP, I just think like the cooldown reduction should be really managed, and double vanishes I think is maybe a lot right now. Because like if you look at it, like in AWC, there's more outlaw rogues than subtlety rogues being played. At least last week there was. I don't know about this week. I don't know if the teams have changed too much. But like subtlety is not even that popular of a spec, at least like at the high-end competition content, you know? So like the sustained damage they don't have, but in like in a 1-in-1 situation they're just really good. The lockdowns are crazy, and the escapes I think is what really make him like icky to fight against. The escapes, because when you go up against assassination rogue and you hit it with the death mark and you don't pop a cooldown, it kind of makes sense that you died. That's their cooldown. That is their one big button. They load it up with blades, death mark, and if you don't press anything, you don't really feel as bad about it. I mean, it still isn't fun to die and lose, but like, they press their button, and if you didn't press yours, you know, it's kind of like when a paladin presses wings and you don't press anything and you die, and like, you know, that's one thing. But like, yeah, we got an achievement for watching WC this year too, if you're a spectator. I don't know, maybe, I'm not sure. I guess legendary weapon not helping, but making it even worse. It gives like 3% versus some. In some way, yes, Frank, to a degree. I think against certain classes like rogues, I think having a dot is probably pretty good. Keep in mind, rogues are OP in 1v1 scenario. Other way though, they're just bugs. True. In a 1v1, there are a lot more like annoying than like a 2v2 or 3v3, which is what the game is mostly tuned for. Even in 2s and 3s, they're still pretty strong there. Like, we can all agree, right? Who hasn't had a lot of fun queuing into a rogue mage in 2s, right? It's still pretty strong there. But yeah, in the 1v1, it's just you versus that class. It is a little rough though. I would love for Blizzard to like tune stuff for 1v1s a little bit, but I really think if you were to just make subtlety, assassination, and outlaw a little closer to own vanishes, like no double vanish and cooldown reduction, I think it'd be fine for 1v1s, right? They have the big window, Shadow Blades. Trinket it, do something for it, mitigate it, find a way to deal with it, and you're fine. But the fact is that they can just vanish and get the cooldowns back quicker, and they can go for like a full kidneys, full resets, all that stuff. The recovery they have while stealthing is kind of crazy too as well. I mean, they no longer have like Soothing Darkness or anything, or at least it got reworked into like not a passive heal. But yeah, give all classes double vanish, like W. Yeah, like what if Paladins had double vanish, right? The Rogue will never win. Ever. I feel like the double vanish and the cooldown reduction are just really strong. So if you were just to like limit their escapes, and then it'll be like, okay, well they have a lot of damage, but like they can't just like get a out of jail free card. That's what I think people get annoyed by. It's not even like, to some degree, there's an argument to be made like, oh, rogues are busted, but like if anything, it's just an annoying mechanic. You know, it's just like, oh, it's so hard to punish him. Like a rogue can go in, fumble his cooldowns, vanish, go in again, he reset his cooldowns, fumbles them again, goes in for another vanish. It's like, all right, you tried twice, like you didn't play it correctly. But like, I guess you get 3 outs, and what is the baseball? 3 strikes and you're out. Every other class gets punished and just dumpstered. You know, Thought Comp is insane. Everyone sub and your hunter is good. Yeah, I agree with that too. Pala has double bubble against melee. They have forbearance. Yeah, there is forbearance. But like Paladins have had that kind of as a mechanic forever, and they never really changed it. They kind of just refined it and stuff, right? Like bubble used to be a thing where you pressed it and you couldn't attack anybody, or bop, you would be able to press it and you couldn't do physical damage, but you could do casting damage. And they kind of changed up Paladin, they changed up the defensive, but it's like a thing that's been consistent with them forever, right? I guess at some point rogues used to have preparation, so they had double vanish, but at some point they removed it, and then rogues just had 1 vanish, and then all of a sudden they decided to give subtlety an extra vanish for this expansion specifically. So it's not like we had a consistency of how cooldowns have been managed for rogues, right? Then again, patch like 10.2 or 10.1 changed how we CC in general as rogues. So yeah, like remember you used to blind and sap? Can't really do that anymore. You have like a 1 gap in between. You can still do it at times, but you really need the enemy to kind of pull themselves out of combat for longer. DH Paladin Ward Deacon enhancement, those are the real guys. Yeah, dude, that's Chill Pills even said I should probably play a real class. Like Rogue is greasy, sweaty. I should play a real class, and I'm like, you know what? Once I get a leg on my Warrior, on my Death Knight, or my Paladin, yeah, we gotta like main this thing for a bit. But yo, thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. See you tomorrow for some regular 5v5 1v1 duels. I'm gonna go run a BFD and maybe get Mr. some food and then get some work done and then maybe do some alt stuff because I feel like I need to play more live and whatnot. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. Catch you guys all tomorrow. Peace.
Get